Hi and welcome to Degen BJJ with me, Irish Mike, and my co-host
Ken.
Who have we got with us today, Ken?
Two well-known guests of the podcast are back today. We're celebrating today, celebrating multiple promotions. We've got our first ever guest has returned to the fray, Lucus North,
and
good,
boys.
Fan favourite, Adam Squishy Brown.
Hello.
Thanks for joining us, boys. How you going?
Yeah, man, it's a pleasure. Thank you.
Number 2 in the rankings,
cheers,
and
cheers.
number 4 in the rankings, as I understand it.
Cheers. Cheers to everyone.
Cheers,
Lots to celebrate.
But yeah, so it's good to have you in here. I don't know where I was like, I had nothing to say. Anyway, I'm just going to jump straight to the fucking. I'm going to get right into it. Right, let's go. Conor McGregor's dick.
The elephant in the room.
Right?
The elephant in the room.
Definitely the elephant trunk in the room.
Yeah. Have you seen it?
Yeah, Mike kindly sent it over from his,
I'd
from
only
his
seen
photos.
I'd only seen the censored ones on social media, right? Like the ones that have been doing the rounds on Instagram and stuff, and was like, thank God I don't have to witness the real thing of this. And then a day later, Mike's like,
How are you doing, lads?
hey boys, have you all seen Conor's cock?
But you've seen it now.
I've said I wasn't expecting a fully erect one.
Okay, well, why didn't you call me?
It's a crooked. It's crooked as
But what
You're taking a weight off of it. Right?
you're not gonna lift weights with a floppy cock, are you?
What you often lift weights with a hard dick?
I don't know, mate.
What?
I mean, you would lift weight. Technically, you are kind of lifting weight sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like technically, but you're also using the rest of your body.
What weight was he pulling off it? I didn't see.
It
catch
looked like
that.
a half
too
a
busy
kilo.
staring at the
No,
shaft.
no. I'll just be in. I'll go back and have. I'll go back and take a
Just
look.
felt hungry all of a sudden when you were looking
No.
at
A few beers to go back and look at Conor's dick after the podcast. When I'm got a moment alone.
I just gotta see what type of numbers he's pulling. Yeah.
But
it. How much do you reckon you could hold?
Kgs.
Yeah.
I think
that is actually a
maybe
fucking fairly good question.
Good, thank you.
I mean, we're looking at 12 kg.
No, that's no.
Higher than that? You think higher than that?
What is that like a?
You think higher than that?
Yeah. What? Yeah.
Oh,
of
we
course,
need
yeah,
video.
yeah.
The expression on these
If I'm
videos.
happy to see you, 12 kg.
If you're happy to see it, I
12.
reckon you could do 12 just hanging off of it, like it was dead,
I don't want it. No, I don't want it.
like a upside down fish.
Why would? Don't say that, Adam. That's disgusting. You're going to start the podcast this way?
Sorry.
To be fair, like you would need a good bit of rope because it's a small appendage, but like on his, like you'd need a lot of rope because you have to tie it.
No.
You know, you'd have the rope to hang it. Like.
Mike's officially coming out as a willy watcher now.
Yeah.
Just very, very clear on, he knows the size.
What's been coming out? It's fucking. It's well documented. My Willy Watch.
Well documented, but it's the first time you've said it on recording, I think.
Oh yeah, well, come see me outside. Or in the shower.
Or in the shower.
Yeah, most of the gyms we go to don't have showers.
That's 70% of the students at Mathouse
That's why
are showering at home after this podcast.
I hear it. Trust me, I'm not
No,
the worst
you
one in the
too.
shower. There's something way more scary than me Willy watching in the showers. We're not going to go into it. but
Okay,
we'll
but
talk about
look
that
at your
podcast.
faces.
Yeah,
we
we'll
can't
say
go
we'll
into
say that after.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It's disturbing. Like
Oh, Jesus Christ.
There's cameras in there.
no, that would not be
Not
disturbing.
anyone knows
at all.
about. No.
No one's found Squish's camera yet.
Yeah, that's a mad weekend for Conor, though.
Yeah,
I
and
don't
then
know how you...
Then he's with some like woman that looks about.
Got caught with that torta.
Yeah.
You see Paulo Costa's comment?
4
4 out of 10.
Yeah, fucking fantastic. But like, she looks like she'd be minding his kids or something.
Yeah.
But his kids weren't even there, like, so it made no sense.
They were with their mother. The woman that supported him throughout the entire transcendence from a plumber to a UFC superstar.
Yeah, he's kind of back plumbing again, isn't he? He laid that pipe. That joke, you should appreciate that.
No, okay.
And then the Monday after.
Yeah, he's praying.
Was it praying every day or pray every day?
Pray every day.
Pray every day.
Yeah.
He must have a direct line to Jesus because like he's beating charges like there's no tomorrow, and you know there's
The duality of
I think
man.
that's probably the 300 million he's worth.
Yeah, well, to be fair, yeah, I won't get into it, but I don't think he's a horrible human being, but I don't think there's a lot that case, like there's a reason it went to civil court and not a legal court.
Oh, the serious one, yeah. That Azealia Banks was saying this from 2016, they were exchanging...
But she's
nudes.
mad as a box of frogs as well.
Is she crazy? I don't know too much about her.
It seems like it.
Yeah.
She just has that look, doesn't she?
What?
Oh, what's that?
Dead behind the eyes, like.
Okay.
Just fucking crazy.
Shark.
Thought you were suggesting something else.
I don't know what you're suggesting. I'm genuinely lost.
So where do you want to go after Conor's dick, mate? You opened up with that. So what?
I thought you'd bring us back to or with something normal.
Nah, bro.
I'm happy to stay there.
I'm going to leave you out on this island
Okay, so who else do you think has a big dick in fucking?
Right.
I can go ahead if you want. Like we can go Epstein list if you want. Like,
I'm sure Luke's got an Excel sheet somewhere.
I do my own podcast on that, guys. Actually, you can get me
4 minutes in, and it's already unlistenable.
Yeah. So 10 years at Mathouse, yeah. Actually into some
10
jiu-jitsu.
years, yeah. Cheers to that too, man.
Yeah.
Sick.
So and you got your black belt.
I did.
How does that feel? Now, like that, it's settled in a bit. Because we spoke about it before. Like you couldn't imagine having it in XYZ, you know. And
You didn't feel you deserved it last time we spoke.
No, well, do you ever? Well, you might have felt like you deserved your belt by now.
yeah, did not give out about it for fucking a year and a half.
We gotta get to that in a moment.
It was 12 months, Michael. 12 months of pain. It's over now.
Yeah, no, I don't feel any different yet. I guess there's a pressure that me and you spoke about before.
For sure,
like now, I sort of think to myself, like I've got to be a black belt now.
I
I
feel
was
like
a
that.
brown belt on Friday. I can have people pass me, it don't matter, or get tapped or whatever, don't matter. But now it's like, right, I've got to be on point all the time.
I think you give a shit about your jiu-jitsu, that happens no matter what. Because when I know it's not the same, but like, because of obviously black belt, it's the all encumbrance of one. Like, but fucking when you've, like when I had no stripes on my blue belt, then he gave me 3 at once. I was like, oh fuck, I can't just play around with people anymore. No. You know, I have to fucking, and then get the purple belt. Like I knew it was coming, but like I didn't think I'd feel any kind of way about it either. But when they put it around my waist, like, and looked at it, I was like, that looks fucking sick.
That's the coolest part about any belt, I think, is with that first time. The grading's sick, but the first time you just put it on in the changing room and walk down.
But even that, like I wasn't expecting it to feel good, because it was like, I get my purple belt.
Well,
even though you know it's coming,
yeah.
when it's put around your waist, you're like, it's fucking sick.
Yeah. Well, I think because I had to do the speech and Hodger and that were there and we were coming off the 10 years and stuff, I didn't really have time to even look down at it or anything. I had all these other things going on. But I did afterwards, when everybody was signing my gi, Alex that come with Hodger and Mauricio, he was signing it and he just goes to me, "You're never going to have an easy round again, by the way."
Yeah.
Comforting.
Yeah.
That's
So,
a comforting
great,
word.
thanks.
But you've trained since, though.
Yeah.
Has it been back at training with it?
Yeah, no, I've been
Do you
fine.
feel different on the mats? Like, are people respecting you more? Because you didn't have much respect before.
No.
So
I think everyone's just happy for me at the moment. So yeah, people are being nice, which has been different.
strange.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that when I rolled yesterday for the first time, I was putting it on people a bit. I didn't want to give up anything. Like in my first roll, I rolled with Luke. I didn't want to tap.
Oh, thanks. Do you know, I was his first roll, but he said his first roll was with Luke. That's nice.
First one that counted, eh?
No,
Yeah.
the first I got tapped by him. I mean,
That was your first time with black belt?
yeah.
He took your virginity.
I only tap at black belts.
Yeah,
like that.
so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I like that.
you were my first ever roll at black belt.
That is fantastic.
Yeah,
Well, we're cemented together for life now.
great.
It's like, what do I say to that? This stupid purple belt saying stupid shit to me. Is this what I have to listen to for the rest of my days now? I was going to start my own gym, but after that comment, I'm not.
What do you feel is going to change now?
Nothing. I don't think. I'm just still going to go training. Like I said to you, I'm going to start going out to more places.
I think that's a good call.
Yeah, I'm going to start. It's all just like they always say, isn't it? Nothing's changed. I just skill acquisition now. Now that whole thing of waiting for belts and stripes and that is gone. And I can start saying what black belts say, like, belts don't matter. No, I never cared about belts when I was coming out. Like all that lies.
That's not
black
lies.
belts say.
I say that. I don't really give a fuck. I mean, like, obviously, one.
Yeah, but you just spent 5 minutes talking about how cool it was to get your purple.
No, I said I didn't expect it to be that cool because, like, I don't really give a fuck about it.
But then it was.
Yeah, but
So you
like, I don't care about getting it though. When I get it, it's cool. But I'm not. I'm not chasing it. Yeah, I don't give a fuck, man. I'd be fucking.
No.
He was stressing about Adam, you were stressing about it.
I was stressing. I was thinking to myself, if I don't get it, I've got people coming down, and I didn't want to not get it and be embarrassed because people had come down.
Man, you have no idea how much that would have made my day.
Good friend, man.
Really
good
would have been
friend.
something to
First
see.
thing you said to me after I finished that speech and I walked off and everybody's standing up to hug me, you
What
put
was
your
it?
hand out like that and you went, "You're a bitch."
I don't remember that.
Yeah, because you were 4 beers in or something like that.
It was only one.
Yeah, it was one.
Couple of buzz balls.
Couple of buzzballs.
Oh yeah, 2 buzz balls.
Those will put take the edge off for sure.
Shout out Bill Church. Billy.
Bobby Church, probably the most
What was
intoxicating.
Bill? What's his new name? Bill.
Billy Churchill.
Billy Churchill.
Yeah. He was sat there at the front of that grading. Fucked.
The most drunk man ever to attend a jiu-jitsu
You can
grading.
tell by the photographs. I saw Alexis's
Yeah.
photographs. They're great photographs.
You can just tell in the eyes.
Bobby's gone.
Yeah.
Gone away.
We had one point above in the Eagle, and we came down then to do the grading, and we seen Dean's brothers up there. So like, oh, Dean's definitely getting his black belt because his two brothers are here. And
Is that who they were? Is that
Yeah.
his brothers?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
But the other fellow that does jiu-jitsu is his brother.
yeah, he is brother. The two of them do.
I know that one of them that trains with us is his
Yeah,
brother.
They're both his brothers. Yeah.
But the other,
What,
does the other
somebody
fellow train?
trains with us?
What? None of them train with us.
Neither of those two are fortunate with us.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
they're from like.
But they're actually his brothers.
Yeah, yeah.
So
They came from
one of them's come to an open mat a few times. I don't mean trains
Yeah,
with
yeah,
us,
that's
but
his brother,
I've
yeah,
rolled
yes.
with him.
Oh,
He
yes,
was
brother,
he
yeah.
was a purple belt, I
Yeah.
think, at the time. I don't know what belt he is now.
There
But
was one purple
he-
belt and one.
he was saying he wasn't like a member at a gym because they were just doing a thing in a garage, like for whatever reason, you know. But yeah, I remember him. I didn't realise they were his brothers. They all look
No, they are.
distinctly different.
Don't know, mate. You talk to Dean about that.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know who Dean is. Who's Dean?
This
the
is
guy that
terrible.
got his black belt.
Dean is like
The
one of the
first-
nicest people you'll ever meet.
He got his black belt.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry, Dean, if you're listening. Yeah, I do know who you are, and you're a really
Dean is
nice
sound
guy.
out.
Yeah, yeah. guy.
But and Mr. T Tong got his belt as well.
Yeah, that was cool
That
as well because he had no idea.
Yeah,
he
he-
didn't know he was getting into.
Oh, for
He
real?
saw his wife
He
walk
rocked
in.
him and saw his wife.
Yeah, and then he had no speech prepared, like, and he was saying, I really had stuff I wanted to say, and it was just like, you know, and I like, and the poor bastards having to follow you, like,
Yeah,
that was like,
we all said that's a horrible speech to follow because it was.
He's been
Yeah.
writing that since 2021.
He's been writing that since the first day.
he's not going to deny it
The
either.
first day he stepped in a jiu-jitsu gym. It's like,
Every year he's penciling 2 sentences
Yeah.
for what he's going to say.
Yeah. And then ChatGPT
Actually,
came
not
along,
bad.
and all of a sudden it was fucking finished. That's weird, huh?
Yeah, you did have some commas and whole pauses that were
some of those
weird.
some long dashes in there, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you glitched at one point. It was like 4 commas in a row. I've never seen that.
There was loads I missed out. There was loads of bits that I wanted to say.
Tell us
It's the
now.
nerves,
Yeah,
though,
let's
right?
go.
No, it wasn't anything. Like I put it all together. I think.
No, it's very good.
Okay, but
Yeah.
like there was bits I wanted to say. Like I wanted to say that like I'd made a social group of everybody and stuff like that, which I didn't. There was other bits, but I think I got all of the main bits I got across.
No, I think it was very
Yeah.
good, man.
I didn't expect everyone to like it as much as they did, to be fair. I mean, I did actually start writing this, like, when I got my 4th stripe, I thought I just started putting ideas down and stuff like that. But
That's cool.
yeah, but, like, every time I would have...
Just lift it
Just a
up.
bit of help, like, yeah, a bit of inspiration.
Yeah, every time but every time
Supplementary
I'd have...
cigarette.
Yeah, every time I'd have some wacky backy or anything like that in my brain...
What?
It
You could
would-
have just said fucking
Wacky
anything
backy.
else.
Wacky
Wacky
backy.
backy.
Could have.
Sure.
I don't know, I panicked. But,
Because he had some wacky backy
Yeah.
before the podcast. He panicked out to say wacky backy.
no, every time I did, but, like, my brain, like... You probably know this, but, like, my brain was switching.
Nah,
It would go,
never smoked weed in my life.
Oh,
bro.
have you not? No?
No.
Okay.
Tito.
Well, I did once. I
Yeah.
actually smoked it the wrong way around, and I was actually smoking the roach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's banned them.
Yeah.
Cool story, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking dickhead. Yeah, we're never doing the 4-way again. What a 4-way to have.
No, but every time I'd have some in my head, I'd start thinking to myself, "Who wants to hear you speak?"
So you didn't have any weed before the speech? I
No.
struggle to believe
No.
that. You didn't have no weed.
No,
The whole day.
he would have just looked at people and went,
I would have. I'd have gone, "Yeah, thanks very much."
Like last night he was there rolling and he didn't even know how to do a simple fucking move. And he was,
I didn't.
and like, there's no point in asking me about fucking leg locks, because like, I'm just going to look to him.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I was
I
all,
got it in the end.
we were all dry, so it was like
Yeah,
fucking hard. It's
so
terrible.
sticky.
Yeah,
It
it's
was
terrible.
sticky.
What did Hodges say about your speech?
He said it was in the top 10 of the speeches he's ever heard in his
That
life.
is
That's
fucking
actually
And
kind of
he's
fucking crazy.
probably heard a lot of speeches.
It has
Do
to
you
be
reckon he
in
says
the
that to everyone?
thousands.
Ken just took all the shy out of that in one sentence.
Maybe he did. Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah,
he just likes to
whenever
make
he's
people
whenever
feel
he's visiting another gym,
Yeah,
whoever
basically-
makes the best speech of that ceremony, he's like, "This is top 10 speeches I've ever heard, boys." He loves giving a little ego rub.
He
in
did
the-
He
Look at-
actually
he did
literally
look-
come and found me.
No,
which
no,
was
no,
weird.
no.
He did look a bit tired of clapping.
Oh, he did look like he did not want to shake our hands as well when you were like, when
I don't know about that. Maybe it's just you.
Yeah, probably. Mate, to be honest,
I'm only messing.
They looked at me like I was a cretin when I was leaving as well. So
I was actually, the worst thing that happened in the grading was that I should have actually messaged Dom because I knew we were both getting it, but then I think if I messaged him, he probably would have made me wait another year. I said, you should have gave me my belt before Ken because it would have pissed him off so much. And bragging rights for podcast to be, I got my purple belt before you. It wouldn't matter if it was on the same day,
like,
2 minutes later.
You know, like twins, right? One of them always brags about being older.
Okay,
even though they're like a matter of
That's
minutes,
exactly what I was
they're a
thinking
matter
about,
of minutes earlier. That's
exactly what I was thinking.
And I knew, because I kind of thought we were both going to get it that day, and I was like, fuck, if he gets this first.
Let's be honest, that's the only reason you turned up. Like, you came up from Wales because you knew I was going to... If I wasn't going to attend, you wouldn't have attended because you were like, yeah, he'll give it to me one day.
I don't want to make a big deal out of this, but I drove 172 miles.
That's for a belt he didn't care about.
No, because I cared about you getting it before.
That's fair.
But yeah.
Good friends.
But yeah, it wasn't, joking aside, mate, it was a good speech. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So
you even had Mauricio cracking up.
I've got a picture of them all like proper from Alexis again. Shout out to Alexis. Like,
he takes some great pictures.
Yeah, he sent me like 20 odd pictures, like of the ones he had taken. He said there's videos as well that he'll pass on another time. But I've got one of all of them. Mauricio, Hodger, all proper laughing. That was one of the things I wanted to do. I wanted to make them laugh.
You did, no, you actually
multiple times as well.
Yeah. It was very good. Like, and he's going to stop fucking blowing smoke up here.
Yeah, we have to stop that.
He's getting way too high. Like, we brought you in here to fucking. Was hoping to get a bit more back and forth like that. You were going to get.
Don't worry, it'll come.
To see them all there, like Hodges there, the GOAT. Like decided that everyone agrees. The GOAT. Mauricio's there. Dom's there, and then not 16 yards away, because we're on the Oxford Road in Reading, there's a pregnant crackhead getting beaten half to death outside Costa Tesco. Like, what? Just such a weird juxtaposition to have those two things happening at the same time.
Did that actually happen?
No.
Yes, it's the Oxford Road. Of course, something like that's going down. Someone's getting a slap. Something's happening.
Yeah, no, it's just when you said...
talking about this the other day. Like, I've lived on Oxford Road, or around the Oxford Road area for nearly 3 years now. And I have never left my house and not seen a crackhead.
Yeah, no. It's wonderful.
And I regularly train. It's between 6 and 7 in the morning. Right?
No, that's actually when they're actually more floating about.
They're active. They are active at that time, brother.
No, because the whores are all around trying to fucking suck dick at fucking 6:30. People have been telling me, like, when I first came here, I didn't think like
one beer.
Who's paying to get?
I was gonna say, when I said pregnant crackhead, he looked at me like I was sheepish, and then
the
you're gonna throw whores out
sucking
there.
dick.
They're working females, Michael.
Yes, the sex worker.
To be fair, I don't know who's giving them work though. Do you know what I mean? Like, fucking, how does that work?
How do you
put someone like that in the payroll? Like, I could never imagine that in my life. It's like, no, we're just still looking for candidates. Like, you know what I mean? It's never going to be a fucking hello.
We'll get back to you in 5 to 10 business days.
We'll be dead by then, hopefully.
Oh wow!
Fucking hell.
Dregs of society.
These are my people.
I was worried we were going to say.
This
is
is.
what I mean. I was scared that we. I was saying to Luke before this, we might need to pull ourselves back because
we're doing a good job.
Yeah.
Just take Michael to any situation, and he'll make sure that the bar is sufficiently low that you cannot limbo under it.
If you ask me, I'll bring it lower. Like, you know.
Okay.
I think it's fine for now, but
don't challenge me with a fucking time.
Big day for you two as well, though.
Yeah. Let's talk about that.
3 black belts, 4 purples. Were there any browns that we need to shout out?
Ryan,
guys.
Oh, of course, yeah. That was the only one, right?
No, Sam got his as well.
No, he got it today. Yeah, but not.
He got it because he was competing.
Yesterday.
He was competing at the British on Sunday, so he didn't get the promotion till
he deserves it though.
Till the Monday.
But he did get promoted by us.
He's training.
Yeah, he got promoted by us on Monday.
He's training since like 20.
Like it was in the bucket, but Dom.
No, right. Because there was 2. There was 3. Actually,
Dom made a comment about this needs to wait, and it was because he was competing at purple the day after. Good little ceremony, and then 4 purple belts, including me and Michael. Mouse and Charlotte.
Mouse has been training a long time, hasn't he?
Yeah, man. He's very consistent as well. Like
every morning.
Yeah,
like, if ever I miss a morning, he'll send me like an eyeball. Just send me a meme of an eyeball being like,
shout out Salt and Storm.
Watching me. Yeah, Salt and Storm, our one remaining sponsor.
We've
never. No, we just.
Whatever happened to
like,
Ex-Marshall?
Ex-Marshall dropped us without saying anything. They just took away because there was
there was money there.
It was like an affiliate. It was an affiliate thing, right? So if people bought using our link, we'd get money. And there was money in the pot to take out, and then one day Mike went to log into it. It's like, your credentials have been removed.
There was like $13 there, and I'm like, I'm not going to take out $13. Just leave it there. And the next time I went in, there was nothing there.
There's just no platform to log into.
No, it's still there, I think, but it's just there wasn't $13.
Oh,
there.
really?
Yeah, they just took the money that we were supposed to have.
Oh, fair. We did slag them off something rotten though. So
if that got back to the podcast,
they don't even listen. They don't even know. Like Ex-Marshall's gear is fucking shite. It copies everything, and you know. But like. When he wanted to come to the podcast and all that, was all about it, but then he didn't show up and then he was like hard to reach. And now he's doing his own thing where he drives around in a van with 2 women and goes to Eddie Bravo things. And
he really is a Timu Andrew Tate, isn't he?
He looks like he's having a fucking great time. But yeah, it's 100%. But he probably can't.
We're not reconciling that relationship anytime soon.
A British band.
Scramble reposted my fucking thing, and I want sponsoring. I want.
Tell you what, the saddest thing about being a purple belt is having to retire that Scramble rash guard.
That is sick. I can make one.
That Scramble ranked rash. No.
Scramble. I will copy every.
I'd rather we got the sponsorship, brother, and they get.
I will not ever make a rash guard again if Scramble made us rash guards. Even if they just fucking made one rash guard for me and you.
Yeah.
That's it. I'd never make one again. Because I'm not making. Let's face it. I'm down about fucking £400. Like. Actually, more if you count the ones I couldn't sell.
Let's be clear though. The last 2 batches, he hasn't even tried to advertise.
No,
there is some proportion of blame that sits with you.
And some of those are nice too.
Some of them are real nice.
The black one you had on yesterday, the one you had on Adam too.
The one you got me, that was really nice.
Yep, yeah. They were copies of the ones of the crowd the first time that didn't make them, and I had to repay to get them remade.
You got a personalised one as well, didn't you? It's like the all black style at the front, and then
it says squish on
it's got the arms. Yeah. I saw that.
I made you one and me one and him one. I bought them on at the same time.
I've been holding on to that for a year for me.
Yeah, man. 100%.
Yeah, we're waiting for the opportunity.
No, man, I knew you were getting your purple belt. I was like, I want to give you a nice rash guard.
But you also thought I might be due it a year ago as well.
No.
But you brought it with you to that grading a year ago, did you not?
No.
I thought you told me you had.
Oh no, at Christmas. I did it at Christmas.
Yeah.
Sounds like there's only.
But you weren't there. No, you didn't go at Christmas. No, I was going to bring it, but you didn't go.
Yeah, fair.
Okay. It was going to be there for Christmas.
It's a very nice gift, anyway, mate. I was very touched, and
no, it is. It was very nice.
Charlotte knitted a little baby, like a blanket for the baby. So I left the grading with an absolute haul.
Nice.
Got a new rashie, a new belt, and a little baby blanket.
And soon enough, you won't be able to use any of them, only the baby blanket.
I haven't actually mentioned that on the pod, have I?
I think we did last time. No,
I purposely haven't. Don't want these cretins knowing about my personal life.
Yeah, it's fun. Don't even know your real name.
Yeah,
they're like this man, fucking two. You could be like MI5 agents. Yeah. This fella has 4 different names. And
our job's watching you, motherfucker.
What?
Potential IRA threat.
Your rash guard.
Potential. I'll fucking bomb any part of Britain to get 6 counties
Jesus
back.
Christ,
sorry, we can just edit that back.
Yeah, we don't need that. I don't agree. I want 6 counties back.
Michael, there's algorithms to think about. Jesus Christ.
That's well gone. I was saying faggot back in fucking.
Okay, yeah. Wow.
Might as well fucking hit it out in the park.
I'm not going to touch that one. Personalised rash guard. You got personalised rash guard.
Not to touch that one.
I think you might touch that one.
No.
You were talking about it the other day, actually. How like you might be bi, like.
Oh really?
Yeah.
No, I don't think I was.
I might be misremembering it, but that was a gist.
No.
Are you sure though?
And sure? I don't even actually want to say anything funny about it.
He doesn't want to dig a hole by telling the truth.
So you got a personalised rash guard, huh?
Yeah, man. Couldn't even think of anything to come back with. Oh God. Anyway, swiftly moving along. You were at an away day, Ken.
I had a couple actually, yeah.
You were back home.
We just said everything we wanted to say on the grading. Are we happy to move on? I guess we have jumped around like a bunch of rabbits on cocaine.
I've never seen a rabbit on cocaine.
You haven't lived, brother.
It was a big week, wasn't it, for Mathouse? It was the whole...
Yeah, because I mentioned that on the last one, but that was before it had all happened, and then I was away for the week. So did you... It was obviously the 10-year anniversary, so that culminated in the Roger and Mauricio seminar and the grading. And we've talked a fair bit about the celebrations at the grading, the vibes. Obviously, we all went out and got smashed afterwards, which is nice. But
Fantastic. Love doing that with Mathouse, bro.
No, was
this scene has been deleted. We'll probably leave it at that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of.
Did any of you go to the masterclasses during the week?
I couldn't. I was in Wales all week,
I
which I'll
booked
talk about in a bit. But
I went to book on too late, and like on Monday evening, and everything was booked out, and then there was one left, and I was like, I'll book it tomorrow.
so there was like
And then on Tuesday morning, I went to book
one or two every day, wasn't there, for the week?
There was one every day, and I think there was 2 on the Friday.
Mix of gi and no gi. I saw like the Los Banditos lads came.
Yeah, Los Banditos was Monday. Tuesday was Dean, one of Dom's friends.
Yeah, he used to do the wrestling classes.
Who came from Los Banditos? Did you go to?
It was Joe. That's like the head coach there.
Yeah.
And then some of the young guns.
Okay, nice.
Them young lads look jacked. They look like they had no necks. Like.
Yeah.
Look like 12-year-olds with no necks, but they're probably like 18 or 19. They just look so young faced because they're athletics, like they're pure athletic. Like.
And what else? Did Charles do one this week?
Charles did one on the Wednesday.
Yeah.
That one had to be good.
Yeah, that was in a gi.
Nice.
He did that one, and then it was.
That's training
It
mostly.
was the Tommy fella and then Big Dan, was it?
Tommy was the Thursday, and then it was
Big Dave. Sorry.
Big Dave, and what was his name? Juinho.
Yeah,
Juninho,
Juninho,
yeah.
I don't know.
So there was 2 on the Friday,
and then Roger and Mauricio on
and Vanessa English was the Saturday.
Saturday before.
Yeah. I thought it was his class, but she said she was doing both.
Yeah, they did. It was a kids and adult cinema.
She
she specialises in that, doesn't she? Ones that are like applicable to all, which is kind of cool to do. Did you go to much of that?
I didn't go to the Vanessa English one.
Did
I
you
was
go?
judging.
How many of the masterclasses did you make?
I made 3 of them. I did Dean's one, Charles one, and Tommy's one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I did the Mauricio and Hodges seminar as well.
Did you? Yeah. What was that like?
It was good. Yeah, because Mauricio did half of it, and then Hodges did the other half.
It is kind of cool, but I was just like.
Look, I've tried.
If
it was a very hot day. By the time it was getting towards the end, and this is because I've only done these seminars loads of times before, but like I was a bit like, it's real hot. I don't want to do any more drilling.
To be fair, like when it comes to seminars, like unless you're Raspberry Ape doing a guillotine seminar, I'm not really interested.
That's my view on seminars. Unless it's like something specific in your game that you want to work on, like effectively.
Like, they're not going to make me better at something I'm bad at. They're going to make me better at something I'm good at. Because they give you the little fucking technical details that cinch up the things that you need to know. I need to learn leg locks. I need to know how to play a guard better. Me going to a guard playing class, I'm probably just going to forget everything the same as I do.
It's information.
All the stuff.
It's information overload as well, isn't it? Information overload.
That's
like you get a lot of details in a very short space of time, and unless you're like filming it or you're writing, making loads of notes afterwards that you're never going to read again, like it's tough to retain all of that.
Whereas if it's something you do,
if it's something that's already part of your game, and you're like you want to really dial in on that, then it's cool. But like I hear a lot of people that talk about great seminars and I won't name specific examples, but like. It'll be a seminar on a specific technique and they'll be like, oh, it was amazing, it's completely game changing, and then I've never seen them even attempt that technique since the seminar, and it's like, so you just paid 50 quid for a meet and greet, hey, like, which is cool if that's your thing.
And it's good that people can make money doing it, but I don't think I have the attention span either for like 2 hours of drilling, because some seminars do.
Bruv, I barely handle 15 minutes. You show me 2 techniques and by the end of it I'm like, we're going to get some rounds or what?
That's what was good about the week, because the week was them just teaching classes.
Yeah,
it wasn't a seminar.
So that's why they were called master classes, right? So it was like a normal class. Did most of them roll with the class as well?
No, not all of them. Like for Charles's one, for example, we only did King of the Hill.
Mm-hmm. But that's cool though.
He gave us. It was cool how he did it. He gave us all a number 1 to 4. Everybody got given a number 1 to 4, and then the ones went down, and they had to just win or lose. The rest of the people just kept coming on them the whole time. So if you were like number 1 and you had the 2, 3s and 4s coming, you just got fucked.
Oh, you didn't get up even when you lost?
No.
Until you'd done a full cycle, and then what, the 2s went in, or you just kept...
Yeah, and then the 2s went in, and then the 3s went in. So your heart rate never went down. But the other thing was it wasn't... Losing was like going to Turtle in one of them. So even if you went to Turtle for a second, you lost. And then next one comes on and stuff like that. So it's more
nice,
of that. What do you call it?
You do that at your classes.
It's similar. It's a similar way. Like
I'm
scared to say this on a podcast that some of my potential training partners are listening to because they hate this style of coaching, but I really like the CLA stuff,
I know you.
ecological
Every
stuff.
time I've caught you in the change room, you do nothing but talking about it. So here's your moment.
No, but it sounds.
That's
very
part of
similar to
being a like CLA kind of proponent, though, is right. You can't fucking shut up about it. It's like being a vegan or a CrossFitter. It's like, have you heard about CLA? It's like no, and it's like again, like those things as well. It's super dogmatic. Like you can't be like, oh, I like to do a bit of constraints-based training, and I like to do some normal traditional drilling. It's like no, you're either all in or all out.
I don't understand that. I try to be as little I'm not dogmatic about it at all. Like I try and.
But you get what I mean. A lot of
absolutely, like the CLA guys will be like,
Greg,
no, unless you're doing just that.
Epitome of
and I actually really like Greg as well. Like he just seems like a real cool guy. But
really,
I think so. Like at first, like
you should explain how you do, because you do the Taurus a bit when you go there, don't you?
Yeah, I basically just rip off what he's done the reading. Right?
Yeah, but you've done your own. You have your own take on it as well.
So you consulted the work of experts to come up with his theory. That's almost the opposite of what his theory dictates. Surely you should have just sat in a room with a pen and written loads of different theories down until you should have put some constraints on his writing.
Sold out.
Yeah, I should have put some constraints on my research really, but I decided
just done loads of random research yourself until you came up with your own theory of how teaching works.
I think it works. I like it as a supplement, and it's definitely. I used to think like most people do, like it's a lot of people say that maybe purple belts and above should be employing it. But in my experience so far, and it's only been like 10, 12 weeks, I actually see faster and greater results with the lower belts.
So like, while I was away, called back into where I used to train and trained with Casey, my original coach, and like, I didn't realise it at the time because back 7 years ago, that was the only jiu-jitsu I knew, right? Yeah. And I knew after travelling around and being taught by different coaches and taught different places, his teaching style was a bit different. It's not CLA per se, but like he'll set up games where it's like the guard player is only to use their legs, you're not allowed to use any hands, and the passer can use their hands but has to pass from their knees. So it will be like he'll put some constraints on like a position.
That's very much like what Charles did.
Then get you to get you to work that position.
That sounds closer to what.
When we did it, we had to. It was the person had to pass your guard. It was open guard, but you weren't allowed to get grips for more than 5 seconds.
Okay.
So if you got into like a De La Hiva, you could hold them there, then you have to let it go, and then you've just got to keep moving left and right to stop them, pummeling your legs and stuff.
Broad about it, everything is constraints-based training, right? Yeah. Like ultimately, if me and you have a role with just jiu-jitsu rules, the constraints are that we're doing jiu-jitsu, and you're not going to bite me. Like that is a constraint in itself. So it's like how broad. Like I don't know. I like the idea of using like the sort of things you were talking about to set up like learning situations, but
that's the thing that can get pretty. I'm only doing it once a week.
Yeah.
If I had to do that every day, which eventually I'd love to do, one thing I would say is it's exhausting trying to figure out the games that actually lead players, particularly new players, to solutions. Like because they can't just be random. It's not positional sparring. I know you hear that a lot,
and you can't show them a technique because you've got to put enough constraints in that they find it themselves.
That's the difference. Is I will show like examples just so because I don't think like emulation of something that's just tried and true is never going to be a bad thing, but organising yourself around it isn't either. So it is kind of like a mix.
That's the main thing I don't understand about the people that are super dogmatic, and we'll get back to the talking about dicks and stuff in a bit. Sorry, boys. So actually talking about.
No, I think this is
jiu-jitsu.
I find this interesting.
Bisexual comments.
But yeah, like the thing.
Yeah, maybe fucking 15 more podcasts.
The thing where I fall down with so when I was first listening to the constraints-based stuff, I was a big fan of it. But it's like the way that people say no, you can only do. It's like. Surely if I'm struggling with a solution to this problem and you have a solution that works for my body type and you show me that and then I can apply that, saves me maybe an hour of trial and error, maybe 2 hours, maybe 3 hours of trial and error until I find out the solution myself. It could be even more than that.
You can burn someone 6 weeks. Like if I see someone, if I'm doing like leg entanglements leading to a heel hook and I say cover the toes and heel and someone does it with like their offside arm, there's no point in me saying, if you can find a way to make that, it's not going to work. So I'll just show you. I'll just say like this might be
even something like coaching someone a triangle, right? Be like, you've got to choke someone with your legs.
And they look at the
like maybe one arm in, one arm out. It's like they might be just trying to squeeze with their we're talking about a new white belt here in a constraints-based situation, just trying to squeeze with their thighs. It's not going to.
Yeah, I'm never going to be like, no, I can't show you.
No,
lead yourself to the technique.
That's fair.
Which is where your teaching is different, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
How you make it different for you.
That's why it's not true CLA. Because
It's not true CLA.
Yeah, but you're taking your own thing on it, which is, I suppose, like every coach pulls from somewhere how they're going to teach, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And like you're just trialing this thing now to see how that works, because obviously you've been coaching for fucking long time before this, and you've just recently taken this up. So it's like
take what is useful, project
it's
what is not, and add what is uniquely your own.
I mean, fucking my whole fucking the whole reason I only ever try an uchi mata is to fucking get a front headlock, which is something you taught me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like I've no intention. Like if great, if uchi, that's fine. Get a mount because they're. But I want your head. I'll leave mount for your head. Like I'll jump to side control for your head. Just give me your head. I don't care. Like I just want.
Insane.
Don't care. Like don't care. Don't care. Don't know what I'm doing.
That's Mike's constraint on his training.
Everything else.
It actually is. It's the whole reason I haven't fucking.
Definitely doesn't want to put a brown belt.
I'm going to be like the longest brown belt ever. Like, I'm going to have to go to who's that? Moneyberg.
Oh, the guy 3.5.
I actually had that on my list to talk about.
Yeah,
so that's.
I was hoping you would mention that, so it was like transition because you sent me the fucking list.
That's a wonderful segue. Then,
yeah, I was doing it on purpose. Like, I am quite talented podcaster.
So yeah,
I'll have you know. When I'm not saying faggot or fucking who's Dick's on the show today.
Said it again. I don't know much about this. What is his name and who?
So his real name is some like he's got. I'll check his real name in a sec. But
he's a millionaire, isn't he? He's a millionaire.
He's not a millionaire. No? He claims to be. He's like one of those guys that sells investment advice. And my opinion on those is like, it's like sign up to my program to learn how to like make X amount of money in X amount of time. It's like, if you were that successful at the thing you're talking about, you'd just be doing more of that thing. Yeah. If the thing that you're selling, the product it's the same as the a lot of the people that sell solutions, like the people that like sell forex trading, the people that sell whatever on Instagram, like all of those,
all of those. What was
Hybrid Rockstar.
But
that's like that's a fitness thing, but they're quite. Like the fitness guys are actually selling people a product where they'll at least give you a program. I'm talking more about the people that like will sell you like an Airbnb investment strategy. The people that will anyone that's going to kind of teach you how to build wealth. It's like
why would learn how I made 8.5 million in 10 weeks? Why don't you just make another 8.5 million?
Yeah, if you were that good at that, your hourly of doing your thing.
No, 8.5 million. The next one they make is consistent on you fucking pyramid scheme fucking buying into.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're fraudsters.
Yeah,
but like. If you were the hourly of your thing, whatever that is, whether it's investment, whether it's property, whatever, is going to be so much higher than your hourly of coaching. That why are you going to be doing the coaching?
So is that what this guy is?
That's what his trade is like. Trade in inverted commas, but like so he posted a post I think a couple of weeks ago with Mikey Musumeci's in it, Jake Shields and a couple of other people.
Jake Shields is giving him his black belt.
They're all clear,
okay.
No, he got it from Hoyce. So Hoyce Gracie black belt.
Is it?
Yeah, so he, like all of those people have come to do privates with him, but like on the actual post, he got it from Hoyce Gracie. Is the person that gave him that black belt.
Do you think you can get a black belt from privates?
So that's what he claims to have got them
To be
from,
fair,
right?
Dom has a price tag on his black belts. Not saying Mathouse sells black belts, but it says 10 grand.
10 G's.
Yeah.
So like, walk into Mathouse.
That's just to buy the belt though. That's not right.
Well, I mean,
so
is he rated a black belt? Maybe he just bought a belt also.
So let me do.
You seem to know a lot about it, Adam. Is that how you got it?
Did you finally save up 10 grand there for all these years?
So Derek Moneyberg's real name is Dale Bukowski.
Hang on, Moneyberg is his fucking nickname.
That's his alias, right? So if you get scammed by a man called Derek Moneyberg, you deserve to get scammed, brother.
Like, that's scammed by a fucking cartoon character.
He might as well be wearing a t-shirt that says "I am a scammer." Like.
No, he's literally the Titanic. Moneyberg, right ahead. You're just gonna fucking crash into it.
It's as on the nose as Scrooge McDuck. The name. It's like it's a parallel to that. So he's apparently been getting privates with people like Mikey Musumeci.
Have you seen him do the omoplata?
Have you seen him do the toe hold where it's like...
I haven't seen that. What I have seen is a picture of him. Now, he doesn't look like an athletic specimen of a guy. I've seen a picture of him.
I think Joey Diaz could manhandle him.
Yeah. Joey's a legit blue belt. Yeah.
No, okay. I reposted him the other day.
But no,
apparently this guy's a legit black belt.
No, you don't. No. BJ Penn got it in
3.5 years.
Yeah, so same thing. That's a savage, BJ.
And he actually replied, BJJEE, your man, he does slot jitsu. I can't think of his real name. He actually posted a post like, you know, he always does these things. It's BJJ Eastern Europe. But
it's been going years, yeah.
Yeah, he always posts like all these stories and stuff that you can read about it. And he was like, he just like comments like, what do you think about this, you know? And your man came into the comments and was cracking up that Moneyberg fella. He's in there.
He was in the comments.
He's in the comments fighting with people. You just hate me and blah 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 blah. And it's like, people don't hate you, man. It's just like I'm training in 4 years and like fucking it's hard, man.
Yeah.
No, but like even if
that
you
was
get
so real.
Yeah, wasn't it?
So his claim was he's done about 3,000 hours on the mat through one-on-one training. So he was doing.
What do you think about that, Robert Crawford?
That's going to barely be. That's like
what does that work out
3.5 years. So he's doing like just under 1,000 hours a year, which means that he's probably going to be having to do it like 2 hours a day most days with like these people that like we know that like.
Rob has done fucking, in whatever years since thing he's done 1,500 hours. And he trains more than anyone I fucking know.
Yeah, but if he's training with these high level guys.
So what I'm saying is he's getting privates from Frank Mir, from Jake Shields, from Lyoto Machida, from Glover Teixeira, from Mikey Musumeci, from Royce Gracie. Like, you think that those people's private is going to be a minimum of $500 an hour, maybe? Let's say out of that list I've just lined up, even if you're getting them on a discount because you're bulk buying time, you're going to get a minimum of $200 an hour, right? Yeah. And he's spent 3,000 hours, so he's going to be spending a minimum of 600 grand on that back belt. So he should have just come to Dominic and paid 10k for it.
Yeah,
for 10 bags. Yeah,
but like
just giving him it.
When you say that, then as well, like Glover Teixeira was UFC champion 3 years ago. Mikey Musumeci is
the current UFC
Lego
Technic belt holder.
but ONE FC, like he was so active. Let's go through who else. Jay Shields is probably fighting people in the street, probably not to walk in and fucking tell a guy to do whatever. You know,
he's fighting the ominous power that controls the West, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's very
he's pretty
tinfoil hat anti.
Oh wow, I really need to get on this.
I'm not going to say except we'll definitely be blackballed if I.
He
taught at Mathouse.
He's a great guy with some interesting views.
He did a seminar at Mathouse once.
Jake Shields?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Further evidence that Michael knows.
No, fucking 100% people told me Jake Shields stories. Fuck me, yes, he's definitely been.
Okay.
This is terrible if this isn't real.
It might not be. It's not terrible, but Michael, who do you think Jake Shields is?
No, he's like he wasn't ever in the UFC, but it's the MMA fighter.
He absolutely was. He was in the UFC for
sure.
Yeah.
But like not when I watched it. But I'm saying no. People told me, fuck me, this is terrible. Back when John had the first place, like he was there. He definitely came.
I don't think he did.
Ah man, this is terrible if this isn't real.
Well, I've been there the whole time.
It's fine if it is. It's actually.
How the fuck did I come up with that in my head? Huh? That is such a weird fuck. I've always thought someone told me he came to my house. Yeah.
I don't think it's a huge deal.
No, because there's a funny story behind it in the fucking locker room talking to him. There was a big.
You spoke to him.
No, not me. No, not while I was there in the old place before I ever joined my house.
Marcus Willie watch having Scott Michael.
As I said, it was in the old man house.
We had Jeff Glover, is that who you're thinking of?
No, man, I know who fucking Jake Shields is. He's with Nate Diaz 209, snap a bitch up, blah, 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 whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know who you're on about. And he's a
Squish is the original member, so if he doesn't remember...
Yeah, I feel
remember that.
Lads, do you know what? You're not the original member if this is true. And like, it'll just be me saying something that's wrong, which fucking happens all the time.
Wait, I still am.
No.
Regardless if I'm wrong.
No, because you would have known. Because everybody would have known if Jake Shields came to your club back in 12 years ago. No, because 10 years ago.
It's 10 year. We were just talking about the 10-year anniversary.
Yeah. I was trying to think, was he 10 years new place or fucking what? Give me a break, will you, man?
No,
everyone's looking at me. I'm under pressure. We're never doing the four-way podcast again. As sexy as it sounds.
This is your idea. But was your point?
No, Jake Shields is at my house. I was just saying.
No. But before that, Moneybag, he's getting privates from Jake Shields.
No, I thought he got his black. I read somewhere he got his black belt off him. I didn't realise it was like.
Okay.
I know who Jake Shields is. Like, I've seen him on fucking. He's same as Nate Diaz and all them clowns.
No, I'm sorry. If you're only getting privates with high level coaches that are letting you hit.
Sorry, I didn't think he was in the UFC. I thought he was in Pride, by the way.
He may have had one. I don't think
he was
fought
in
on Pride. He might have fought on Dream or something once or twice.
Just before, what did UFC buy?
Strikeforce. He was definitely.
Sorry, that's what I meant. Strikeforce. Yeah, Strikeforce. But not.
Yeah,
I don't think was he in UFC though.
Yeah.
Sure.
I think when
I thought GSP, didn't he?
You know when like Nick and all of that came over, when they got Strikeforce got bought out by the UFC, he was part of that transfer, wasn't he?
Yeah. Because he's a 209 as well, and he's like.
I swear
he's one of that scrap pack lot.
Yeah.
I don't think he was in the UFC.
Oh, now once you said that, I was like, oh, you do know.
Fucking. Whoa, who wasn't? He was on about Jake Shields.
No, he was in the UFC.
Fuck, right, okay. Sorry. I didn't know what I said, didn't watch it. I only came in when Conor McGregor with his large penis. You know, that's when I started following.
His weight carrying penis.
I don't think he was carrying weight back then though. He was a way skinnier guy. He didn't have all the trainer, the tester, all the fucking things going on then. Or the whoring around. and cheating. He's from Dublin, lads. Dublin people are just still fucking.
Oh, you've seen it. How many times have you seen it? You saw it with Mike Tyson. You see it with other people. Like
money goes to your head.
Money goes to your head. Everyone's around you telling you.
Do you think
people say I'm a rapist and a recluse? Yeah. I'm not a recluse. Yeah. That is one of my favourite Mike Tyson quotes of all time.
Is that for real?
Yeah. He told me Vander Holyfield. What's the English boxer? He told me these kids.
Yeah.
That's for real.
That's for
Mike
real.
Tyson
I'm 95% sure that's a Mike Tyson quote.
What's the one where he told your man he'd fuck him? What was that one?
Oh, fuck you till you love me, faggot.
Yes, let's go. I'm all about that. We're just doing the best Mike Tyson. We love Mike Tyson on this podcast.
Yeah,
we're big fans. Yeah,
Mike quotes him all the time, but just that one.
Yeah.
To the end of that.
I remember that.
He forgets the beginning of that quote, but he just remembers the very end.
That's what I mean to say every time I say it.
Yeah, you don't think you can get a black belt just from drilling, no? You think you're with coaches?
Nice job.
Let's get back to the point. We've digressed into madness
Great
again.
job. Yeah.
Oh well, I sort of think. I don't know if you agree with me, Luke, but like if you getting a black belt is also due to training with all manner of people, like different level belts and stuff. Like it's all well and good training with black belts constantly, but shouldn't you be training with other people too, just to see?
Yeah, he's not really training with them though, is he? He's not rolling with them. If he's paying them that much money, you think they're not choking him out? And
I don't know. If you see him do the video where he's trying to do that one plat and stuff,
no, I'm sure he's.
The way he rolls into it, it's just like.
No, I'm sure he's terrible, but they're not. If you're getting paid,
also,
if you give me a big enough envelope, I'll let you choke.
You'll let you walk me what?
All those clips, like
I'll let you choke me out. I just want to quickly go back because I feel like that we can. I'm not bisexual.
Yeah, okay.
Sure. Whoa, that took a long time for you to realise that. That was about 35 minutes ago. He's been weighing it up. Yeah. He's been putting Bobby Churchhouse is a pretty man, but that girl also looks pretty. Yeah. It's kind of good.
I just decided. So
okay.
Congratulations
for a long time. But no, I'd agree. Like I don't
like the ticker on the metronome, is it? Gay, bisexual. You stop somewhere in the middle, straight.
It can't be like that because it's always more gay.
Okay.
The metronome dies every once in a while. He's stuck in the middle.
Yeah. It's like a broken metronome.
Yeah. It's just in the gay.
Clock.
Just
right
in
once
the
a
gay.
year.
Huh? Broken clock is right twice a day, by the way.
Yeah. No, I know.
Depends if it's a digital clock and it's not got any display and it's never right.
It depends how much wine I've had. So same.
Now we're getting somewhere. Who says this isn't therapeutic?
I agree with you, Ken.
Yeah.
About jiu-jitsu, not about Luke being gay.
Yeah, ADCC says he's going to do a gi comp.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Mo mentioned it might be time to do a.
Mo who blocked us once I.
Mo who blocked us after one meme.
One meme.
About fighter pay, and we all got blocked. So it didn't just block the podcast page. Yeah. He went onto it, looked at the list of, like, because Mike's got host and co-host, or co-hosts on the top. Went onto our, because I was not involved in any of this. I wasn't tagged.
He's getting friendly fire off.
And he's blocked us from the ADCC page as well, right? So we can't see any of the ADCC.
Off your personal Insta.
Yeah.
Man.
That's ultimate petty, right?
We're talking about like 2023, 2020. Yeah,
it would have been around the CJI kickoff time, so it was that last year?
Also 2024. Even that whole year, right? There was a lot of lives where I saw Mo Jassim in a hotel room, pretty wide-eyed. I think
he was with Craig Jones. He was talking to Craig Jones.
Yeah.
Even though they weren't your enemies, he kind of like linked me up, buddy.
Yeah.
Have you got an Albanian brother outside the fucking hotel?
For sure. Apparently, he's turning it all around. They're all good now. Yeah. Craig and Mo, they've patched it up, I think.
But yeah, I don't think they mentioned anything more than it was like might be the right time to do a gi comp, which
I think he's only putting feelers out to put in.
But he's also lost his role as head organizer of ADCC, right. So he's got to do something.
I think he's gone onto a lower role of some other part of.
I don't think they're going to kick him out completely because he ran it for years.
He mishandled the whole fucking Craig Jones thing badly. That's why.
Yeah.
I didn't even know if he did. It was like a tour de force, wasn't it? The Craig Jones
thing. No, but like you said,
it came along. You can't predict for that.
It's like you said though. He was in a hotel room, fucking doing lives. Like he didn't handle it right. You know.
Yeah, it took it personally. Hey.
He's like me with my phone when I'm drunk. Like just fucking put it back in your pocket and stop talking to people like on your WhatsApp group.
Speaking of CJI though, the end of B team was announced this week.
Is that the end of it?
Craig said that
Craig's out.
So he's done the B team will no longer exist. It will be run by the gym itself will be run by Nikki, Ryan, Damien, Ethan, and Nicky Rod.
They're going to call it something
Nicky Rod.
else.
It's going to rebrand, and Craig's last professional match will be the is it Gabriel Stevenson? He's fighting on CJI.
That's his last one.
Yeah, is that the one that's booked for CJI already? Yeah. So it'll be him, and then he's leaving America and leaving Jiu-Jitsu completely, apparently.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That was the statement.
To do what?
I'm not sure.
Is there going to be like
more gear and ladyboys or less gear and ladyboys?
Is he married? Did someone say this is all a stick? And I don't believe it. Like
no. So I originally thought. I'd read that, probably on Reddit, man. Like, probably just nonsense people just making up rumours and me not doing any in-depth research.
My brother.
But yeah, like I think like it was kind of one of those things that would have been so funny if it was true. I wanted it to be true. Someone was like, he's like family man with a wife and kids at home, and he just like this is just his internet shtick. And like the moment that the cameras are off, he's like, right, I've got to go see the family.
So, do we think there's more stuff coming from Nicky Rod's younger brother, J-Rod, then?
He's banned from B team, so if it rebrands, I'd be interested to see if they bring him back into the fold.
Do you think there's more stuff coming, like worse stuff?
I don't think about him. No,
I don't think this has much to do with him.
I think because I don't know because on I don't want to like get into rumour mill because that's like if I've not heard it myself, I don't really want to get onto it. But
there's first posts on Reddit, isn't there?
Faris was saying that when Craig came to the thing at the European trials at Los Banditos, when Faris had the photo with all the like showgirls from Brazil. Yeah. Craig was like, "No, this shit's just gone on with J-Rod, like being kicked out. Like I can't be kicking someone out for being a bit of a perv, and then myself like basking in this." So
Craig Jones seems like a stand-up guy.
I think he was one of the driving forces behind the J-Rod thing, but that's again just from like little bib snippets I picked up in my
I don't think that's
travels around jiu-jitsu community.
He's been out there for like the last 18 months. He's barely there anyway.
I think that might be part of it. They need a head coach that's more present. They probably.
He to be fair, he is the brand behind that company, isn't he? If he's not there doing what he does, it's not as like,
all the humanitarian stuff that they do in Ukraine and stuff like that. Like it's a lot to run a full-time gym, do that, run like an event once a year that's like rivals ADCC, and be a professional coke addict. Like it's tough to spin all those plates, bro.
Go into war-torn countries.
Do you think he actually does coke?
100%.
You think?
Man, I did my coke on my last competition. I did the cocaine salute when I went around. I fucking 100% in a green gi. I mean, there's not much to get bit by the guy in the green gi, but if I lost, it would have been fucking horrendous for me. I mean, he's like, yeah, I bet the guy in the green gi, fucking dickhead. But he was Irish as well, like, and he sound. So I'm not going to say too much about that. So I'm just saying, like,
that means
imagine when I compete in yellow gi.
This is how Mike draws logical conclusions in life.
I mean, seriously though. I mean,
I don't know. I think I could be an accent.
But yeah, I'll be interested to see what he does if he does actually leave jiu-jitsu completely. Because obviously, I think he's probably done more than any one person to build jiu-jitsu.
Can he? I mean, what else is he going to do?
I think he's built enough.
Do you not think he's like got fuck you money at this stage?
Yeah.
Oh, he definitely has from like whatever his take of CGI, and he's going to do CGI too regardless. It's already in the bank.
And when you look at because Gordon regularly publishes how much he makes from instructional sales,
he's
right?
A fucking dickhead.
Yeah, but like he regularly publishes that, and you know that when Craig was at his peak of instructionals, was selling as much, if not more, than Gordon, because he's just
more likable character.
Yeah, and like I'd much rather listen. Like, although Gordon's instruction is really, although he's a bell end. Like his instruction is very much on point. It's less wordy. It's like Danaher's, but less wordy.
Yeah.
Like Craig, I'd rather watch an hour in instruction with Craig just because of his personality.
Yeah, for sure.
So you know that probably just off of instructions alone he's made like
who do you think is
like
actually
life changing money.
Who do you think is loved more by, like, when I say like I'm a hobbyist, yeah, and like I'm never going to watch an instruction, but for people like that are really into it, and even if they are hobbyists, but that like would buy an instruction, like who do you think is favoured more? Do you
Probably
think?
Gordon. I think the purists would like Gordon more.
Yeah.
I don't know, this is like asking like back in the day like who's the most popular wrestler, The Rock or Stone Cold, like it's like
What is the answer to that?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like it depends who you ask.
What did you say? Who the fuck is watching wrestling?
Yeah, man.
You weren't a wrestling fan?
Nah, man. Well,
That's
I
insane.
dipped out like when it was like Ultimate Warrior, and I like playing with fucking ones that like Legion and Doom.
You dipped out at Ultimate Warrior. How old are you?
I'm fucking old, man. You know what I mean?
Dipped out at Ultimate Warrior. No.
Yeah.
I remember it, brother.
Yeah. Like I never got to
They're
see
like
her appear.
two
I never got to
war
see her.
torn-
I never got to see her appear as heavy vitamins fucking thing. But I remember Legion of Doom and all that kind of crack, and
Yeah.
Jimmy Fly Snooker and fucking all this kind of crack. Like.
Yeah.
First high flyer, like.
They-
And then like when I
they
was in
weren't doing
Australia,
steroids right back
when I was
then.
living in Australia,
Yeah,
and on
steroids,
Sundays when I used to be on a come
steroids.
down like from taking way too much ecstasy and I couldn't fucking move, I used to watch SmackDown then, and Daniel Bryan was my favourite.
I don't know.
Yes. Fucking.
Yeah, that's
savage.
before my time, bro.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
Daniel Bryan in 2014 was before your time.
Me and Ken are fucking young, man. I don't know what to tell you.
We might not look it, but we are. Yeah.
Luke
Rough
definitely.
paper rounds for both of you apparently.
Huh?
What?
But now, who is the most popular out of the two of them? It's impossible to say.
Yeah, I think
The
it's
two-
No, I'm only asking. No, I'm only asking an
any
opinion.
two famous people. Who's more popular out of Messi or Ronaldo? It's like depends on who you ask.
Ronaldo.
you're on one side.
It's
And I'd
fucking easy, like.
I'd say
He's
Messi.
definitely
I'm more
Ronaldo
popular,
is
yeah.
definitely more famous than Messi.
I'd say Messi's more famous since he's gone.
Well,
to
you
play
just said you
since
weren't,
he's
but
gone
now
to
you're
play in
disagreeing
America.
with
But no, that's what I'm playing devil's advocate. because
Adam has to
I'm illustrating my point by saying that two people can have.
Who do you
Can
think's
say
more
two
popular
different
out of you two?
That's a great
Definitely,
Ken.
Mike. Definitely, I'm someone like.
Let's go, man.
I don't
Let's
even
fucking
like myself, brother.
Oh,
Like,
Yeah, I was about
We'll
to go
talk about that
there.
after.
I
I was about to
can't.
go there.
I can't.
That's
I
fantastic.
can't imagine that.
No,
anyone
man,
else
you're way
does.
more like than me.
Bruv, even my father, my own father, listens to the podcast. He's like, that fella Irish Mike, he's a real good guy, isn't he? It's like my father picks you as his favourite on the podcast when there's two of us. Like
50-50 sure you'll get it.
Yeah, I'm not winning this.
I'm looking for a father, by the way. I've been missing one for fucking years, man.
Oh, wow.
Jesus Christ.
This podcast's getting really
That's the last
sad.
answer
isn't
from
it?
Mark.
I didn't think it was sad. It was just being a bit honest.
Yeah.
I don't
Ken
think my
hates
dad-
himself.
That's
You
why.
ain't
That's
got
why.
that.
You got a
I
dad.
did call. I did here. I mean, we spoke about it fucking miles back, but I was taking the piss out of Dom, and I said I call him Daddy Dom, and you goes, "Oh, I'm going to tell him that." And I goes, and then I went up and told him before you did, and he just
And I was,
looked at
by
me.
the
Went,
way,
he didn't speak to you
never
for.
gonna
He
tell
didn't
him
speak
that.
to you for a few days.
yeah,
after
yeah.
that. Like
He's like, I could never have a child as disappointing as you.
It
He didn't
just
say that, by the way.
gave him a little internal malfunction where he was like, don't know how to respond to this. Like, is this guy serious? Because I think sometimes you'll hit him with weird sarcasm as well, and it won't compute that it's.
Yeah.
It doesn't translate well.
Especially if you
Yeah.
hit it deadpan, like if you're really deadpan with it. Yeah, he won't get it as a joke. So he probably like, does this guy actually see me as a father figure? If he does, I don't want to just shit on that. But like, this is weird. This man's not young enough to be my son. We could have gone to school together.
You're upsetting. Now you're upsetting me.
The
The dream is gone. What?
Who's older? You and him?
Out of who?
You and Dom?
He is.
I'm
Dom
41.
is by about 5 years.
How old's
I'm
he?
41.
Dom's 46, 47, I'm sure.
Wow,
is
I've
it?
just outed him on the podcast, just like that.
Who?
Old
Dom.
guy.
Oh, you're not getting your
that
brown
out?
belts
Is that
anytime soon.
I wasn't going to anyway, was I? If the last two belts are anything to go by, I've got about 3.5 years to wait for the next one. So
I mean, some people would say that's the right amount. of
3.5
time.
at white, 3.5
We're
at
starting
blue.
already, and we're cooking with peanut oil, and we haven't even started.
Talking about the next belt. Top belt of the weekend.
Yeah. I can't wait for my coral, to be honest.
You should have it now. You're so old.
You're not far away
Yeah,
from
there.
that anyway, are you?
I'm a year older than you cheeky.
How do you get a coral?
Yeah, how do you look so bad? We're around.
It's the sun.
You were about to be my next father figure. You just ruined that. You're my older bald brother.
I can be your daddy.
So speaking of father figures, I went to visit my parents in Wales and trained at my original gym that I started jiu-jitsu in.
SPG.
Yeah.
Nice.
So Casey, the guy that runs it, the one in Shrewsbury is still there.
Yep.
But they've switched to the neighbouring arch under the railway. So they've moved a grand total of about 5 metres to a slightly bigger unit. So I called in to see that one on the Monday. It's like the same layout. They've got like a little homemade changing pod that's just plywood with a kind of curtain or door on it, and then you've got mat space from wall to wall, and they've got a little ring and some bags at the end. But it was like I could only get an hour free on the Monday, so I would like message because like their schedule wasn't super clear to me. They've got like classes that are like suitable for everyone, and then advanced classes, right? So there was like a suitable for everyone class that I called into, and it was like a pretty much a flat out beginners class. Mm-hmm. So I think there were a couple of guys that were waiting for the wrestling class that comes on after that were there, but I was like one of the only coloured belts on the mat. But what was cool was
fucking everyone up.
No, I actually tried to. No, I tried to let them work. Like, ultimately, if somebody can't even stand up from, this guy, like the first drill was standing up. It was a standing up drill from close guard. Like what the way it's Sean, the fella who ran that class, was. I actually wanted to go and see a fella called Mark Feely. I think I've spoken about him before. The fella that like used to teach loads of random half guard stuff and the turtle. When I was brand, I'd never done any grappling before in my life, and the first class I go to from striking, it's like loads of stuff from turtle, and I was like, what the fuck have I walked into?
This is when you're in defeated position getting kicked.
Yeah.
Because of street fight.
And then, he was on holiday, so a lad that was actually a white belt when I left and is now a brown belt was teaching the class. So that was kind of cool. Someone you've not seen for like 6 years that like when you left was like just getting to grips with the basics of jiu-jitsu.
That's really cool. Yeah,
and now you get to see like the whole class of white belts just eating out of the palm of his hand, and like you can see influences of because I was trained up there for just over a year, right? Like you can see influences of the coaches. The tone and the way that you can see influences of Roger in the way Dom teaches, right?
Yeah,
when you watch a Roger seminar, you can see an influence of a Roger seminar. You can see how bits of that style of teaching have carried over into Dom. It was the same. Like you could see how bits of Casey's teaching style and Mike's teaching style have carried over into Sean. Like the first drill was like a standing up from like half guard from close guard sort of drill. It was like opening close guard, and then he showed a technique to open close guard, and then redid the positional spark. So you did positional at the beginning, he'd show a technique, and then you do positional at the end. So then people would actually have that technique to try in the position.
That's cool. I like that. Yeah.
I mean, like the guy who I was training with had been training about I think 2 or 3 months, right? And like he was sweeping himself, trying to stand I was just keeping my guard closed and
stand up
and staying heavy. And as he'd stand, and he was like, well, have you got any tips to stand up?
To stand up.
And I was like, bro, I was like,
that Craig Jones will tell you to stand up.
I was like, bruv, I was like, I think and also obviously I'm not even a member there, so I don't want to start telling their white belts like, this is what you need to do. So I was like, can you ask the coach? So then he's like, have you got any tips?
On how to stand up? No,
I think as someone that gave out about not having a purple belt, you should have given a bit of guidance.
You learned to stand up when you were 3?
I don't know when you learned to stand up.
1.
When you 1 years old, I guess.
Who
remembers?
Yeah.
What were you lying down to? You were 3.
But like, it would be like I think it was just
that
like
head was holding you down.
Yeah.
The way.
Years.
This is what I was waiting for. Sorry,
the weight it's fine. Like it's ridiculous, but like it was just the weight of having somebody attached to him while he was standing up. Like he was leaning forwards too much, and it was pulling him forwards.
Hey, still though.
Yeah.
Hey, how about still?
I was probably breaking his posture a little bit as well, with just being a dick. But it is what it is. But that was nice to see them. And then the day after, I went and trained in Crewe. So Casey's got another gym in Crewe.
Oh, he's 2 gyms now.
Yeah. So like him and a fella called Sean owned this gym in Crewe, and like
not someone we know, is it? That also.
No, it's another bald fella that's significantly more jacked than me.
We're looking jacked more lately.
Appreciate that, mate. It's rare to get a compliment off of you, my friend. I like that.
But yeah.
So the gym in Shrewsbury.
4th time he said it.
It's like if you had faggot 4 times on your Mike O'Donnell bingo card for this podcast.
There's some people that have it up to 21.
You can claim a prize. But yeah, so the gym in Shrewsbury's got a really cool aesthetic, right under the arches, similar to London Grapple, but a little bit more a little bit less polished, right?
Yeah.
The one in Crewe, the only way I can describe it is I pulled into what felt like the park, like a logistics warehouse, right, where you'd imagine lorries would get loaded for like different sorts of deliveries.
Like a loading bay.
So when I was, I'm gonna go back a little trip down memory lane for you boys here. When I was doing my work experience when I was like in school, however old you are, 14, 15, I got sent to Habitat, the furniture company, and it was the call center. It was their call center. So like the lorry, we tell customers when the lorries were going to be delivered, and that was like a call center that was attached to.
Can I ask one question?
Please do.
You went on work experience in a call centre because
So,
this is what you wanted to do for the rest of your life.
Bruv, right? So I didn't realise that. I didn't. Like, so I'll digress and tell you. I didn't realise that everyone sorted out like work experience with their old man, right? And was like, you know, like I'm just going to go doss off with my old man or my old dude, like go work at their place and just chill for a week. So I didn't sort anything out, partly because I'm an idiot and partly because I'm lazy.
That's my life now. So.
And then like it was like the week of work experience came, and it was like any of the fucking kids that hadn't sorted anything out, they just sent us to this place to suffer for a week. Made me never want to work in a call centre, and I ended up working in one several times after that. So yeah.
So it was work experience for your real job in a way.
It actually set me up for my future, bruv. So
They ground you down. That's alright.
It made me realise that like adult life sucks, and
Oh, gotcha.
it's really proved true.
But anyway,
back to the actual point, right? So I pulled up and I was like, this can't be the right place. It's on like an industrial estate, and there's like a loading bay for a lorry there, and then this is like what looks like the reception of whatever that business is. You walk in and there's a little SBG crew sign in the window. You're like, oh, I'm in the right place. It says up top floor. And there's like an abandoned reception desk that would have at some stage been the reception for this business. You go up 2 floors, which again could be just any sort of like industrial / corporate office. And then on the top floor, they've just stripped out all the furniture, matted the walls, matted the floor, another one of the plywood changing boxes for you to go in. And they've set up a gym up there, which is a wicked mat space. It's probably as big as Mathouse in terms of mat space.
The mat spaces,
yeah. They got bags along one side. All the walls are matted, and this is very different to Mathouse actually. It reminded me like the walls at Mathouse are matted, right? But generally, people don't
hit the wall.
Do wall war. Like you know, like MMA style.
Yeah.
So that I was with
Aiden is a cunt for to push me against.
With Sean, one of the other coaches. When we had a round, we were like just hand fighting and collar tying and stuff, and he like kind of backed me against the wall, and I was like expecting him to let me turn out. He just grabs a single leg, slams me into the wall, and I was like, oh fuck, I forgot what it was like training at this place. Like it's definitely more physical. The average round up there is more physical than they are at our place.
I like that.
That's cool. There's a lot of
like
I was going to say at Carlson's, if we hit the wall, we're not.
Yeah, like I remember that wrestler lad that used to train with you guys.
That came for a few open mats.
Super baked all the time.
Super high, Yaya.
Yeah. I remember him like.
Shout out Yaya if you're still on the planet or in the country. I don't know where you are.
Was never on the planet, mind you.
If you hear this, I love you to bits. Please call me.
It's actually similar vibe to rolling at Farnborough in terms of like Dan.
I got suplexed on a Sunday at 10:30 in Farnborough. Like.
Dan Twine once described Mathouse as a gentleman's club. And Farnborough is a working man's club.
Oh yeah. No, I'm not going to argue with
that. And that's kind of felt. But yeah, that was like a 2-hour class, right? They did a beginner no-gi class where it was all like. So Casey had just torn his bicep the Friday before, rolling with Ross Nichols from London Grapple. He'd like turned his arm to get out of a straight arm lock, and it just torn the bicep completely
just before you were
the
there.
bone. So I was training there on the Tuesday, and it had happened on the Friday. So he was you've got like 3 weeks to get the surgery. Yeah. So he was on the wait list for the surgery through private. If it was NHS, your bicep is just atrophying because you're waiting longer than that for the MRI.
Yeah.
But so he had to modify the class he was teaching, and sadly I didn't get to roll with him because he was like doing that. But like the beginner class was all guard stuff, like I was saying. That
you
guard,
had a chat with him.
That guy, we had a great catch up. I talked to him beforehand and then afterwards. Like
he was your first ever coach.
It was really nice, first ever jiu-jitsu coach.
That's fucking cool.
And that's what it was nice to like because at the time I liked how he taught, right? And but I had no point of reference for it. And I said to him, it's been nice to actually experience a lot of different teachers and come back and still do a couple of lessons and be like, oh shit, this is a cool.
That's really
like
nice.
I say, it's like there's a little. It's not pure CLA, but like it's more. There's more playing. There's more like, all right, we're gonna like fight for this underhook here, and then it'll be more like a. You're getting some resistance. It's not just static drilling. It's more like a more of a go. But we did like a beginner's class, and then maybe did 7 or 8 rounds, which was like a mix of like, so the advanced class was after. So after the beginner's class where you just did some positional, the timer went on. Everyone from the advanced class joined. The beginners that wanted to stay stayed on. You rolled for 7, 8 rounds, and then
like an open mat type thing.
No, it was just the sparring session, because then it went into an advanced class where we didn't spar after that. So all our sparring had been done at the beginning, and then we did some side control stuff that was cool, fighting for underhook and then making space, and then we just did some positional from that position to finish. So it was about 2 and a bit hours.
That's a cool format.
Yeah, it was about 2 and a bit hours with 8 rounds in the middle, and like, bruv, I haven't rolled 8 rounds in a while since because of mostly training mornings. It was
what were we talking about rounds? 5, 6, 7.
They felt like 6s. There was no timer. Casey would just shout time and then change.
Oh, wow,
so
okay.
I love that.
Yeah, but
that's terrifying. No, I don't like it at all. But I'm saying I like it for him.
Yeah, but I got some good rounds. Like the other coach there, Sean, gave me, he had massive like bursitis that looked like a tumour in his elbow, and I didn't notice it till after the round. But like, got a good round of him. He smashed me, and then felt like I gave a good representation of myself in all the rest of the rounds, which felt good going into the grading. When you're rolling with people that don't know, I hardly train no-gi at the moment as well, so it was nice to get a good sweat no-gi, like I did with you a couple of weeks back, but really open cool. mat, when we had the all affinities open mat, affiliations.
Is that still going?
Every Sunday, last Sunday of every month.
Please come to Mathouse last Sunday every month. Like we're one of the best gyms around, and we're bringing people. Like people come from many gyms, and we're trying to recruit more. And we come to your gyms. Please come to ours.
The problem is, what happens with me is I recruit people to come to these open mats, and then I end up too hungover to show up myself.
Yeah. But you made it last time, just by the last ditch effort and Jeremy.
Just.
To be fair, like speaking about guys, like we actually while the RGA or while the Mathouse 10-year seminars were going on, I tore off with you on a Tuesday.
Paxton's place. RJ Henley.
Yeah. Paxton's teaching at that new gym.
I want to get into that. Yeah. Good segue. We'll get into that in a bit. But finish off your.
I don't know if you guys have spoke about it on the podcast.
I was just trying to look when the last
we did a brief mention of it of the.
Man, I would say the levels is just I was really, I'm not going to say pleasantly surprised. I didn't think it was going to be anything but good, but it superseded my expectations for sure. Like it was.
But like you stayed on, like Lucas didn't realise like if you won 4 times you could get off the mat. And
I didn't hear that bit.
And stayed on the mat. No, he stayed on the mat for like an hour and fucking 10 minutes.
No, I didn't hear it, guys.
You knew.
No, like it was unreal, like. Cause he's sound as well. He's fucking super safe. It's a great club.
Who is?
Paxton.
Right.
The first time we were there, like it's fantastic because when we first went there, we were talking about the last podcast. I loved it because Paxton was shouting at me obviously
he was like coaching.
He was like going
Mark against his own students.
Like passing, do this, blah, blah. And I was like, Dom would be saying like, you need to smash this cunt, or I'm going to fucking kick you out.
Paxton School of Fun. He used to teach at Mathouse for a while. Whenever Dom would go away, like to Poland stuff like that, Paxton would take over.
I never met him until the first time we went on Tuesday, and like I didn't realise like that him and Dom were close. I know they're both RGA black belts. Like,
I think we went to the opening of Henley when he opened up Henley.
Yeah, but he was like screaming at me to like pass blue belts, and like I was like, I'm not gonna fucking be dickhead, like, but I was doing well, right? And like it's so cool when the coach of the fucking place you're at is telling you to smash their own people, and you're doing it. Yeah. And then I'm feeling all great about my jiu-jitsu. Yeah, I fucking got this nice pass. And then even we went to Asim's place, and your man, the brown belt, I can't think of his name. He competed with him. He was saying, "Oh yeah, your pass is really nice," and he was saying like, "That's a weird pass. Yeah. I don't really see that from people. That's a weird pass. I don't know how to do with it." Because I passed him once, like, and I was like, "No, he did choke the fuck out of me, fucking about 7 seconds later." But is that really a pass? Who knows? I'm calling it. But then we went back to RGA Henley on the Tuesday, and it was the guy who was walking in on King of the Hill had to pull guard. So I had to pull guard for for 1 hour I had to pull guard on people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got passed every time
Did
for
you know
an
how
hour.
to pull guard?
You grab a sleeve and a collar. Sometimes I could do the same sleeve and collar instead of opposites, and sometimes
Just fall down.
Yeah,
Just get a grip and sit down, eh?
Yeah,
That's kind of
basically,
what I was
yeah.
doing, to be fair. The coolest thing about Paxton,
So how good looking he is?
I don't think I can even touch that one at this point.
You're never shaking off the allegations.
I'm not, but
He's a good looking man.
One of the best looking guys in jiu-jitsu, I think. Yeah.
Bobby Churchhouse
Yeah,
is
yeah.
up there though.
Yeah.
me, Bobby, and Paxton, we're right up there.
No, you're
But
not. You're not in that.
No, it's me, Bobby, and Paxton.
You're top 50.
No. You
I mean,
me
your ears kind of put you down though.
Yeah, and the
I mean,
face.
to be a beautiful
And the
man,
face.
Say my face, Adam.
And the body.
Hey.
He's athletic.
Yeah, like a runner.
No.
Runner's frame came back.
No.
Tweet.
No.
30 episodes later, Runner's frame when they both met came back to haunt him.
No, I have a javelinier's body.
Oh,
That's what we'd agree on that. We could all agree on that. I have a javelinier's body. But the coolest thing about Paxton, as cool as the class was, and he ran a tremendous session.
Yeah.
When he rode away
On his gold bike.
on a gold-plated
He had a
fix.
gold bike.
I've never seen anything like that in my life.
Yeah, I was a bit perplexed about that.
Yeah, that tells you it's from Henley, bruv.
I don't know, man.
Bruv,
That's like.
that thing is not lasting round our way.
Oh no.
But I mean, even if it's only spray painted gold,
There, bruv.
Yeah.
like they'll steal the seat.
I've seen £5 bikes go missing from Mathouse.
Yeah, no. You leave that outside Mathouse Tesco, that thing's getting smelted down into a
Worst
tooth.
bike ever seen.
Quickness.
Worst bike ever seen go missing was James Cartwright's bike. He just got a new electric bike. The time new electric bikes came out, it was like 1,200 quid. I think my bike's gone.
You got to do it like Rob does. He puts about 17 locks on it, doesn't he?
And be fucking like Rob would chase you down. That guy that Rob, if anyone ever Rob's bike, they're buried in his basement.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
You got to have Rob on, though. I mean,
No, we are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely will.
At this point.
You like he was supposed to be on before multiple guests, including you.
Oh.
That's bad on us.
Oh, wow.
Things don't line up. We make plans and plans fall away. People know. We don't record for fucking 8 weeks at a time. So
We've done 2 within 2 weeks now, bro.
now you just jinxed it. We're fucked.
No.
You
We're
just
back
you
now.
shouldn't.
We're back
You
on
never
track.
put
Like
the numbers in.
Like when I sent you that screenshot, we're back, baby. We're back with a vengeance.
We got some amount of listens. I think it's because I spent £15 promoting a stupid post.
I mean, that stuff is supposed to stay like behind the curtain. I think. I don't know if you want.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be like our rivals and like presume to know everything and talk about like we're
Clearly, Mike.
like our rivals. Yeah, I never said I did. I'm saying like our rivals.
Our rivals. Who are our rivals? Who's your gym nemesis, Michael?
Oh,
Who's your podcast nemesis?
No, I want to know the gym number.
Oh, okay.
We're so far behind everyone. I mean, I don't think we're nemesising anyone.
What about your jiu-jitsu nemesis?
I don't have one.
Well, there's
Never.
nobody you look at and you think, well, I'm tapping you today.
No, man.
It's Ken. You have a
I've
weird
never
obsession
tapped
with
him.
tapping.
Do you know what?
Exactly.
Do you know
that's the
what?
problem.
Zach, you brought this up. Fuck you. Zach said you haven't tapped him since Brewbelt. Shout out to number one rated podcast since listener we've ever had.
And you haven't done that, have you? You haven't
I
tapped him
haven't.
since.
Is
we-
that true?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Man, are we going to go the whole way to Blackbelt?
I thought when Zach posted, I was going to send it to you. When Zach posted that, I was like, I really hope you.
I haven't even tapped you.
I hope
once.
I hope I die. Even if I die prematurely, I will die happy knowing you've never.
I hope you die prematurely because I fucking.
I hope you die prematurely.
You're going to die prematurely because you didn't tap. You cunt. I'm not going to leave go that guillotine. You fucking all the air and blood is going to leave your brain, and I'm going to be holding a cold corpse when the EMTs come to separate
Doesn't
our
have a
body.
gym nemesis.
No,
Cold
no.
corpse.
I'm going to hold your cold
We're not
corpse
even
still in the
we're not even
guillotine.
like that. It's just like I have never tapped him for it. Like
Well, you might not. It might be like me and Zach. Might go all the way.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is that your gym? Zach can't be your gym
What
nemesis.
film that was from?
No,
No, he's so
I
much.
don't have a gym number.
No, and Zach is so much better than you. It wouldn't even be.
He's not so much better than
Well,
me.
he's a lot better. Than
He's
you.
going to love all this.
Ah, fuck's sake. He's not so much better than me. He's better than me. Just like you're just a
No.
bit better than me. Slightly.
No.
Yeah.
No.
This is
One thing. No. That's one thing I did want to say.
What?
That you've got now. It's all good, right? You got your black belt.
Right,
It's
right,
fucking
okay, go
fine
on.
and dandy.
Yeah.
One thing will never be.
Well, okay.
Never be, and I love you to death. You know that. Like
I'm sure this is gonna not
We'll
reflect that.
never be peers. You understand me?
You're right. We never will because I'm already so far ahead of you in every other aspect of life.
Which one? Hair?
No, not hair. No.
Fuck, that was low.
It was like just in everything else,
Okay.
you know.
Like,
Your life is a mess.
whoa. Fuck. Let's get into
Well, guys, this has been fun. That's my time.
No defending it.
Yeah, Chris.
He certainly became a blue belt.
No, you do beat me up quite badly. It's not great.
Something I'm really interested to talk about with Lucas when we leave a place, and he doesn't like to tell me. I was like, so how many times you get tapped today? And sometimes it's 0. And like, I'm not like, we go to lots of places. I'm not saying anything out of, and that's just amazing to me.
It's the only thing that gives me any solace of when he beats me up, if it's how
I
successful
regularly
he is.
call in gyms and don't get tapped.
There you
Talking
go.
about you, mate.
He's significantly better than me, so I'd expect him to hardly ever get tapped in the gym.
Yeah, but like, you don't come to where we come to, where there's multiple black belts. Like, I'm saying like, he goes to places where there's like 6-7 black belts on the mat. See, now I'm calling places out that I didn't mean to, because now I'm making it about. now I'm revealing the fucking sauce, like, do you know? I'm not saying, I went to a belt where there was.
Please
like,
carry on, man.
I cross train a lot without you, brother.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Madeira.
Okay.
I travel all around the world training, man.
Okay. Yeah.
Don't take it personal, bro.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Whatever you say. Yeah. I'm sure they
I
weren't.
think what you
I'm
meant
sure
to
they weren't
say
just
was-
leaving you work.
Yeah,
The new guy comes in, like, they're not going to fuck the new guy up and tell stories. Like,
what you meant to say was when
Bro,
we go
I've
to
been-
gyms and there's high level guys and you ask Luke, how did you get on? And he didn't get tapped by the black belts as such. Is that what you're saying?
Well, he's obviously not getting tapped
That's a
by the
diff-
fucking
that's a
blue
diff-
belt, is he?
Well, I'm trying to help
Yeah,
you.
he was really trying to like dig
Yeah,
out.
do you
a
know-
hole.
No, it's the same fucking point.
No, do you know what? Fuck you, Ken.
No, it's the same. It's the same.
Guys,
it's
guys.
the same point, guys. This is what people wanted. This is what I wanted. I wanted chaos on a podcast.
And there's a difference between like getting, you can lose every round but not get tapped out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I do alright. Sometimes I reach that, like, I don't know what it is. I sometimes get lucky, especially on the Saturday.
sorry, I know you
Easy.
wanted to suck his dick and me not saying my point. So I apologize.
No, I know you just want to tell everyone you think you're getting the brown belt next year, but yeah.
Don't at all, brother.
If Mike says
I think my jiu-jitsu's shit, but I can defend myself.
Oh, that's all I have is defending. What do you know?
Apparently not. Apparently you're getting tapped like a drum.
I can defend myself against you.
Oh,
Adam, I think it's time he might leave.
no, there's trouble in paradise.
There's no paradise here.
This is never paradise, bro.
It's actually the perfect fucking storm of 50-50.
But except he always wins.
Yeah, he always wins.
So it's more 100-0.
Yeah. Our record is like, it infuriates me. Do you know why it infuriates me? We said this before, but I had him in the guild team once, and he was snorting, and he got out, and I went, fuck, I nearly had you. And he goes, oh, I didn't realise it meant that much to you.
Yeah.
And he said, I'm never going to tap to you again.
Now you're on his wall, brother.
And now...
No, I avoid him. Because he's actually got really good. And I'm like, I have to wait till he's out.
I mean, that's a nice thing to say, but it's complete lie.
I know he's got no no gas tank, right? So I will wait till he's had 4 or 5 rounds with people that are hard work, and then I'll be like, yeah, come here, give me one. And then
I didn't even have that many. Last time we rolled, I didn't even have that many rolls. I can pass the guard, like, but like,
on me the other way.
like Yuri guard and the arm bars are close. Thank God it's slippy. Like, but because your fault is
we met up
also.
already. That's why we're good friends.
No,
so
his
we
fault
can slag each other in just a couple of compliments, and then we're
his
back
fault is also he let me roll them 4 or 5 rounds and get sweaty. So when he does go to pull the armbar, which he always hits me with, I can slip out of it now.
But you said, sorry, Ken. You said Mike had no gas tank. The gas tank still an issue at Purple Belt. I wanted to ask you. I don't know if you spoke about it on the podcast before, but do you think maybe the diet has a part to play in the gas tank or not?
Oh, sorry, hang on.
Do the listeners not?
I'm not saying like I'm doing anything correct in my training protocols.
But I would just think it would
My
be
lifestyle.
interesting for the listeners to know. If you've spoken about this, please just tell me to shut up.
Oh, is this the menu?
The day-to-day menu of Michael O'Donnell is, to me,
we spoke about this before, yeah.
Oh, you
it's
have?
changed since, yeah, but like it's different. Pick an era, like.
Is it like just beige?
It's worse than beige.
Okay, so just today, for example, just say yesterday, right? 'Cause I trained yesterday.
A
so I didn't
complete
train
day.
today. So, wake up at 6 o'clock.
Okay.
Get to work. Work till 11 o'clock. Get a bacon, egg, and sausage bap.
Before this, are we talking about any?
No, there's nothing.
Just some water.
No, there's nothing.
Okay. Well, what about water? Well, you
No,
need
no.
to hydrate.
No,
No,
coffee.
so then I had probably 2 cans of Coke. Right. And then I had a can of Monster because we drive training. No, we didn't. No, I had a can of Monster. And that was it.
For the day.
Yeah.
So hang on, after.
And then I trained and I went home.
So your piss is acid.
No, then I went home and I had M&S do like chicken fucking tenders. My missus so kindly made them up for me.
Nice.
And I put them in a small baguette, like a 6-inch.
Okay.
The red sauce, ate them.
Yeah.
I don't think I had any alcohol.
So you had
that
2
day.
sandwiches, 2 Cokes and a Monster.
That was it.
Yeah.
Boom, done.
Oh, nice.
You think that might have some
To do with your lack of energy. And he's drinking loads of Monster, so he should have heaps of energy. Yeah,
That's how it works, right?
yeah, Monster in, energy
No,
out.
I can't breathe. To be fair, like since I stopped taking cocaine, like a long time ago, I can actually walk.
When was that?
I can walk upstairs now. I can walk up my own
You
stairs.
couldn't walk upstairs.
Man,
you
do you know
get
if you,
tired from walking upstairs?
no, do you know if you like I live? You know how many fucking flights of
It's a
stairs.
lot
you
of
have to walk up.
stairs, but how much? I mean,
Yeah, but imagine I'm living.
This man is the king of self-snitching.
Imagine, I don't give a fuck. What are you going to do? Sack me from the job I hate? Fucking fantastic. With all the with all the other cokeheads I work with. But anyway, let's do a drug test. I'm going to pass because you know what? I fucking hate drugs and haven't, which is where my point is. When I used to actually like take part in fucking taking
Take
drugs.
the rest of those off of him.
Yeah.
I just
Who's
picked up
driving
an
home?
empty
But
box
who's
of
driving home?
Thatchers.
But when I used to actually fucking be mad on the gear, like, on Monday, walking up the steps, I get out of breath, like. I still kind of do, like, but that's just unfitness. Like, I'm seriously unfit.
Unfitness.
Yeah. Why? You never said unfitness?
No.
Oh, your fitness
I
level
actually
is
don't
low.
think it's a word. No, that's why I probably haven't heard it.
Man, I'm kind of unfitness. It's mine. I actually, do you know what? I should start an unfitness channel. This is why you're unfit.
That's got
Me at 12 o'clock on a fucking Saturday night. This is why you're unfit. Me on a Sunday morning trying to get the food down, just drinking a can instead of fucking. This is why you're unfit. You know?
So you going to do anything at Purple Belt now then to get your gas tank better?
Here, to be fair, right?
Nice.
Hey, to be fair, yeah.
I'm trying, Ken. I'm trying.
No. I get complimented on my passing. People think I have a nice skill team because it's all I go for. It's like, even when you don't hit it, it's like, oh, you nearly got me with that.
It's like confirmation bias.
Yeah,
right?
if you
Because,
talk about it enough. It's
Yeah.
kind of like the Mandela effect has happened with
Yeah, so it's like
And
my
you know-
jiu-jitsu is always shit, and my gas tank has always been shit.
Okay.
But like, I was a year at 4 stripes, which is probably for a reason. And I was supposed to grow. We've talked about how I was going to play guard. I did like fucking probably in 6 months where I could have. When I said I was going to play guard until I got promoted, I probably did 3 months of.
So what's
Yeah,
the plan then? Because like,
I don't
don't
give a fuck,
they
mate.
say, don't they, when you get to like Purple Belt, that that's when you should start pulling your game together and
Do you know what?
nothing's really going to change.
I always thought purple belts were wizards. Like from white belt, even at blue belt, like they just do this shit that like you just don't know how they did it. And I think blue belts are going to do that to me. Now that I'm purple belt.
do you feel you're lowering the bar of what a purple belt
Yeah,
is by
100
being
yeah.
a purple belt?
Yeah, no, 100%. I feel like I lower our gym's level of purple belt, and all I have to do, like my goal at purple belt is compete and get a guillotine. Don't give a fuck about anything else.
That's the one.
So you're
goal.
not gonna like look at the cardio or skill acquisition.
Maybe
Right,
like-
I'm going to tell you this right now, and I never want to speak about it again because I've
this
got a
is
link
a
up.
lie.
Definitely going to speak about
Yeah,
it.
I know, this is a true lie.
If you see me in the gym, I'm on gear. If you see my gas tank get better, I'm on gear. If you see me winning competitions, I'm on gear.
We're talking about steroids.
Yeah, like fucking cocaine.
Why?
Like-
Why do you need steroids to do that?
What?
No, because I will probably.
Why are
start-
you on juice?
Yeah, I mean, I know why I am. But yeah.
Same reason.
Same-
Yeah,
like-
whatever you want. I'm old. You know what I mean? I've had a hard life, man. I fucking work construction. I work construction. All these people are going to offices and fucking doing fucking 4-hour days, pretending they're fucking busy. I'm fucking doing 10,000 steps every day.
That's
My head is melted. I'm
Do you
dealing
remember?
with fucking.
You remember when this guy used to send videos to the group chat from the cubicle every day
Yeah.
about?
I never sent you a wanking video once. What are we talking about?
Jesus. How many beers are you have?
Well, there was talk about
Four.
it. Yeah.
I ain't
That's
driving. I had 2 work. Hope you're not listening, work. If you are, who gives a fuck? I hate my job anyway. I hate my job. The best thing they could ever do is sack me, but the owner's from Tipperary and I'm hoping I meet him I'm actually going back home because Tipper in the final. This is like time content and everything. If I met him, I'm going to tell him how much I love his company, you know. Wish he'd promote me and let me work his run his Brownhouse division. I mean, nobody does. That's it.
Okay. So it's a waste of time.
Yeah, I know. I 100%, bro. This is for us, mate. We do this for ourselves, and so that generations to come, they can listen back to the digital media that was saved by the generation before and be like, "Fucking hell, we've evolved."
Yeah, they could probably do that next week, listening to me.
We have come
like at least I'm not like that guy. That was a great segue.
It was a good segue. So I've actually got a question I wanted to ask. Like, if you finished rolling with someone, and they were like, "Yeah, you got some nice tricks," would you take that as a backhanded compliment, or would you take that as a straight compliment, or would you take it as not a compliment at all?
How did the round go?
What belt are they?
No, how did the round go?
No geese. So you don't know what belt they are. This may be referring to personal experience. It may not.
It definitely is. But
how did the round go? Leave it open. Pretty even.
So no one tapped no one.
Probably, I think there might have been one tap from the person that was getting the compliment.
That's a personal story.
It was a very close. Yeah, they're not a personal story.
No. So the person that got tapped got the compliment from someone else.
The person who
did very specific hypothetical situation.
Hypothetically, the person that did the tapping. No, I just wondered.
Got the compliment from the other person.
Let's just say, Nogi, you don't know. You've had a
close. This 1,000 times.
I get this all the time. This is my life.
You've had a close round with someone. And their end is like,
I prefer to hear you've got some good tricks than
you're strong.
You're real strong.
So infuriating. Yeah. I am not strong.
But even good tricks though, tricks is like you pulled something.
You've just got some bullshit that tapped me. You weren't winning the round.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You need to give insights like this now. You're a black belt. Like what you said was bullshit, and then he came and saved the day.
Yeah, he doesn't have any insights.
No, I've been a black belt for 5 seconds.
Yeah.
4 days.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't drawing on a personal story.
If I had anything to do with that, that would be as.
How did it make you feel though?
Right the fuck off you as well if I could.
I don't know. It was one of those that you think about on the drive home, and you're like,
so what's a personal story?
In the moment. No, it wasn't a personal story
Something
at all. But I do look forward to going back and training with SBG again. And
You just became me.
Training with the boys there. No, it was really like everyone was really welcoming, and it was really fun. One thing though that I realised how spoiled I am: walking 2 minutes to the gym. To a minimum in comparison to the minimum.
I think you guys are kind of spoiled.
A 45-minute drive to the gym each way.
We never started.
I forgot what a pain in the ass that is comparatively to just being able to stroll down the road to it. Honestly, and I was like, I felt blessed for every second.
If I've got to be at class at half 6,
a house that's a short walk away from the gym.
If I've got to be at class at 6:30, I've got to leave here at 5:30.
Yeah, because you got commuting the way, isn't it?
Yeah,
but yeah. There's loads more gyms up that. When I lived up there was only the one in Shrewsbury, and that was like the only option within a hour radius of the house. And now there's 5 or so different gyms, which is kind of sick for jiu-jitsu. That kind of shows where jiu-jitsu is at, right? In a rural part of North England, North Wales,
it's popping up all over the place.
There's now 5 gyms. All the towns that have like a town, not a village, have their own gym now, which is kind of sick. Or they have a couple of gyms, which is like.
Would both your goals be to have like a gym?
Not mine. No.
Mine is for sure.
I was going to segue into that. Good. Look at us.
Yeah, let's go. Fucking yeah.
Mine for sure is in the not too distant future. I don't want to put times on it right now.
That's fine. That's good.
In the not too.
Be Carlson affiliate. Like.
It would be a Carlson's affiliate.
You wouldn't do your own
what do you think? Do you think like end goal?
Me?
Yeah.
You know, he's going to want to learn from me, bro.
That's not the question. Like I think you could teach anyone. I actually think you're very good at teaching people.
I think you'd be a good teacher as well.
Yeah. Threw that bait out there and getting by.
You just do what I do when Luke opens the gym. Just go and teach seminars.
No, look, mate. Obviously, the dream is to get made redundant from my corporate job once I can afford to pay off the mortgage, and then not do anything other than enjoy myself for the rest of my life. But with the pending baby, that might not be as much of a livable dream as I thought it was going to be. Yeah.
Podcast finished.
You would. Sorry, Adam said they will be teaching seminars. I would never have you teach a seminar at my gym.
Seminars.
You would never have it.
No.
You'll
pay a mat
fee. It'll be £100 per person.
You'll pay a generous mat fee.
No, no such thing.
And you'll pay it directly into my bank account. And then you know what you do after? You clean the mats.
Oh, is that what I do?
See, this is what I want to do. This is what we're waiting for.
Fuck you do in my gym, right?
Huh? There isn't going to be a gym, bro.
What?
It's my gym if you get a gym.
No.
I come there, do what I like.
Do you remember the time you went in just to show up at somewhere else and they asked you to teach?
Yes, I did.
like that's probably why you don't ever come anywhere with us, because you stroll up to a place and they go, oh, he looks like a teacher.
What gym was that? The place where my man couldn't stand up? Why did they ask you to
one
teach?
of Ross's places.
Okay, well.
You didn't have to rat him out.
All of a sudden makes a whole bunch of sense.
Yeah, I told you about it. It was in an old
meat factory or something.
Yeah, what do they call abattoir? That's it. Yeah, where they kill it.
Idiot.
Did he give you free meat?
Just
for
couldn't
like?
think of the word.
Yeah.
Huh?
And
Would they give me free meat?
Yeah, because it's an abattoir.
You'd have taught him.
No, it was a gym, bro.
No, the place I imagine you go actually still is.
It's still an abattoir.
I reckon they pull it. Do you know the way they pull the puzzle bats out? It's just like there's blood hanging, and you're banging off the meat like they're punch bags.
No, yeah, I went to go meet my old instructor from years ago. Our old
Meet
instructor.
him? Oh, pun intended.
Well, no, that's what I was. Okay.
In an abattoir.
Yeah, I was going to go meet him and train, and
Damn
then
it, Mike.
I'm so sorry.
I turned up and he wasn't there, and then they were like, "Oh, can you teach the class?" And I did.
And nobody learned anything.
Probably not. No, yeah. No, a lot of them. It was very similar to when we used to train there. Nobody was listening. There was a lot of young kids that were like, they thought they were like proper MMA fighters and stuff.
To be fair, my pass is the pass that I use that people compliment me on is like a reworking of a pass you've taught.
Oh, is it?
100%. Yeah.
It was inspired by Adam Squishy Brown.
No, it is.
A pass he taught. A guard pass he taught.
Yeah, from half guard, the way I pass people's
Go on,
guard. Yeah.
Go on.
No.
No, but I changed it.
Say about that?
No, it's just interesting. You have to show me it later and we can just...
No, it's the one that I always, the people give me, no, it is like it.
No,
is,
he's being a bastard.
No.
Okay.
No, but
that's
like
what he's trying to do. He's trying
no, but like
to segue into being a bastard.
his coach showed me another pass which I
Which
reworked
was which we'd agree was way better.
It's when they do Del Hiva and you just punch and you pass through, which I
okay.
incorporate the two like.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like it's
Angela's one.
if you have to put the fist on the side, it's his. Yeah.
Yes, Angela's one, not yours.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm pulling strands from.
Notice how neither of them are yours.
You know.
Yeah.
That's so.
Take what is useful, reject what is not, add what's uniquely your own.
Yeah, I'm nothing is my own. I remember things and I forget
Sounds like
things.
this pass is yours, bro.
No.
So what did you say about opening a gym? Not for you.
No, I don't think so.
I thought you wanted to have a Mathouse affiliate like a while back.
I've thought about it a few times, but
Where?
I mean, I've done quite
it's just
well.
a dream of having
I
it.
suppose, yeah.
Well, yeah,
I just mean he lives so close. It's like what you're going to travel like an hour away to open your own
That's
gym.
the thing,
Pain in
yeah.
the ass. Like
I think where I was
relocate your family. Like
where I used to work in personal training and doing other martial arts and that. I think everybody's dream is a
Get
gym.
their own spot, yeah.
It's like you said, like you just like to not do real work in life and train.
Do a passion forever. Yeah, but I did that once with poker, and it fucking made me hate the thing I loved. So careful with
That is one thing I remember talking to you about it when I was teaching a lot. It was becoming a job instead of the fun of what jiu-jitsu was.
When you say a lot-
so just sorry, because you used to teach a bit. So like, and you don't. I know you teach Taurus a bit now, but you used to teach a lot more frequently.
Yeah.
Do you find that was the case?
No, not too. I loved it.
It's just you then.
Oh, well, no, it's
And also, when you say a
Asking a clear question and then cutting him off at the name.
you were teaching a lot.
there was.
yeah, you teach a couple of times a week, eh?
Okay. Yeah.
No,
exactly
it was more
twice a
than
week.
that. It was more than that. Before Connor started and stuff like that, so I was covering a lot of classes
Okay.
as well. So
And it became a job.
it just became. I think there was one time where like Don was off for like
You'd have to prep
quite a
classes
bit,
and
and
prep.
I was doing quite a lot, and I wasn't training as much because there was like even numbers and
You
stuff
lost your
like
passion for it.
that. Not lost passion
For
but it was
teaching,
just
for
becoming-
teaching, he means not jiu-jitsu.
Probably the whole thing. That's why you got so bad at it.
Okay.
In a short amount of time, I'm saying this like it's kind
But
of
no, I
amazing.
didn't,
that
I
you got
didn't
so
get
bad.
bad at it. I didn't get bad at it.
Well, you definitely got what?
No, you got better. I didn't get bad at it.
Right. I don't know that
because you remember when I was tapping you all the time. Yeah, I
don't.
remember. I remember
All the time.
all the time.
I don't think so, but I think I can
I
count
mean,
on
you
this
tap me more.
hand how many times you've ever tapped
No,
me.
you fuck.
That's a fact. We can all agree that's a, guys.
No, they weren't there.
Yeah, but guys,
It
if you had
wasn't
to,
a fact.
Was this in this room? Like,
It was
when
just
when
in
it was a
this
COVID
room. It
situation?
doesn't matter where. It doesn't matter where
Was
it
it a
was.
COVID situation?
It might have been. Who knows what the situation was? But I think we can all agree.
It's going to be very specific about one thing and then very vague about the framing of that very specific thing.
It was here, but it never happened.
Yeah, well, The duality of
Just
Lucas.
That's where you missed out on having your cameras. You shouldn't have them in the Mathouse men's showers. You should have had them here when you could have fucking played back this.
We actually should have had them here because it was a wild fucking time.
It was. Yeah.
It was kind of cool and like.
Man, Aiden got so good. Like when people went back to things.
We took him in.
Aiden was white belt, darts and brown belts. Like,
yeah.
Not giving any names.
Thank you.
During,
you're welcome for that too.
Yeah,
Thank you, Lucas.
During that time,
he said
allegedly, there was so many people coming in and out of it.
Never got invited once, did you?
I actually didn't know you. I didn't know these
cunts at that point. No,
we always knew.
I just moved
we're part of the furniture.
I just moved to Reading, like, and that was the biggest.
COVID.
That was the biggest layoff.
We were friends in COVID, no?
No, bro.
Oh,
it was the
fuck.
biggest
It was
layoff.
weird. I remember.
Biggest layoff from training I had was like I started training, went backpacking, and then moved to Reading after doing South America. Joined Mathouse. So I moved to Reading like at Christmas. Joined Mathouse in January. Trained for 3 months, and then it was like, oh, by the way, you're going to be paying half your membership for an undefined period of time. I was like, oh wow, barely even a member.
Yeah, I kept paying it.
So yeah, same man. I wanted it still to be there when I.
That's the exact
because obviously at that point I was off the back of travelling and I trained at lots of shithouse gyms and I was like, wow, this place is really nice. I'm going to be in Reading for a while now. I'd like it to still be here once
I did the beginner's
world
class
goes back
like,
to normal.
I never wanted to do anything.
I've got a picture of you in the beginner's class.
Yeah, man. You were yeah. There's a fake Ric Flair Gucci T-shirt. Yeah, man. Because I wanted a Ric Flair T-shirt and it was like the only one that came up on eBay was fucking fake Gucci Ric Flair. I was like Ric Flair T-shirt.
What, you bought that for the beginner's class?
No, I just bought it because it was going. I thought like, oh, that's a cool T-shirt to have, and then it was like, I don't wear fake fucking merchandise. What am I doing? So I was like, I just wear this shit like work and jiu-jitsu, which I first started.
Yeah, no, I've got a picture of you in your beginner's class, looking like a freak.
What's his name? Charles is with me. Is it Charles, grey-haired fella, tall?
Giles.
Giles.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Giles.
I mean, they sound the same. Giles.
Man, I'm like
I'd
no
say
state to drive home, and two people have to get home today.
Allegedly, you're in no state to allegedly.
Allegedly, when the podcast gets released, I was fucking drink driving. Yeah.
Jesus, man.
Ken hasn't drank
said the words.
Here, Ken hasn't fucking drank it all, and he's going to drive us home. What the fuck, like you all mad there or what?
Yeah,
this is for fucking musicality only.
Music?
We're very grateful for it, Mike.
If
this podcast is nothing, it's music. If there's nothing else, it's
Magnus, where's my fucking sponsorship?
This
because
is drinking
this is why I'm drinking Thatchers. First podcast in fucking years, you cunts.
See, but speaking of
He's trying to bring it back to like a normal situation.
Speaking of opening gyms, right? You've obviously both mentioned either a desire or a not desire. You mentioned it earlier, armour. That's kind of like, I think for me, the first spa / jiu-jitsu. You know, it's like what's that gym that Paddy works at? Third Space.
Yeah,
you know, for it's the jiu-jitsu equivalent of that, right?
Like
where
a
it's
David
like
Lloyd Platinum or something.
Yeah.
It's a jiu-jitsu gym that's marketed to a certain person.
Moneyberg.
A certain category that none of us
They're all
fall into.
Moneybergs.
Yeah, so I feel that actually that is those two things. I actually said it in the car on the way over here. I was like, the opening of armour and like the Moneyberg situation show me that jiu-jitsu is in the point that karate was in the early 80s. Just we're gonna get a jiu-jitsu movie, a mainstream jiu-jitsu movie that's gonna come out in the next 4 or 5 years.
Man, Avatar, he choked the other blue cunt underwater. It's already happened. He rear naked choked him underwater.
It's not quite the Karate Kid, though,
I
is
think
it's not like the jiu-jitsu kid.
No, but it is for all these dickheads now who are grown up, because they don't even know if fucking.
I never seen it. I don't know.
Yeah. But what I mean is, I think for the rest of our time doing jiu-jitsu, we're going to slowly see a dilution. When
Do you actually think? Because I think that's hilarious.
I think it's going to get more intense jiu-jitsu.
I've always used. Sorry, go on.
There's purple.
I'm sure it's a very valid point.
That purple belt. I was talking about the BJJ guy.
Yeah.
He does slot jiu-jitsu, whatever the fuck it's called. He had around like he's a fucking multiple time fucking black belt, whatever, so many stripes. He got choked out by your man, like world champion purple belt, loads of times.
Oh yeah, that's a.
So I'd say it's a bell curve, right? I've said this before, right? So like the total people that do something is everything is a bell curve, right? So the more people you get doing something, you will get, the extremes at both ends will increase in volume, right? So you'll have you will have more people that are really good, you'll have more people that are really really shit, and you'll have more average people. And by definition of having those more average people, you'll have more like, I don't want to say McDojos, but like the sort of karate gym that
Moneyberg has made a McDojo though.
Almost, yeah.
Your point is well proved by
you're going to get people that, you know...
You're saying it kind of flattens the average.
It does, yeah, it does. But there will obviously be more really good people, just by definition, because more people are doing the sport, so more of, like, at the absolute top end of competition, but until the fucking Olympics gets involved. And if that ever happens, then the sport is fucked.
I pray to God it never happens. Yeah, that kind of.
You know, ask old school judo boys what happened to judo after the Olympics gets involved.
Was judo massive like before Olympics?
It was more raw. It was more of a
massive,
and it's still a great martial art. Like, I don't want to take anything away from judo.
Fuck me up.
And they're tough, right? But they were tougher.
Yeah.
And the same as, like, you know, the Karate Kid did it to karate, and then karate getting into the Olympics, all of that. Karate used to be on a par with boxing. If you wanted to go and learn how to fight, you'd go to a, like, you know, you could go to a karate.
I understand what you're saying now.
But then, you know, having to cater to the, like, you know...
Do you think MMA has taken over, like, the whole jiu-jitsu kind of thing, whereas people don't go to learn one, they just go, like, MMA is, like...
But that would always stand on its own outside of it, I think. And
is MMA the 80s thing of the 2020s?
Well, it's young, maybe.
Because, like, people don't really... Some people don't go to do jiu-jitsu, they find jiu-jitsu through MMA, don't they? There's a lot more young lads trying to do MMA. I think jiu-jitsu has become its own thing more so in the last 10 years.
Yeah, I think
I'm not saying it's getting more popular, but do you think MMA gyms are more popular?
No, I actually think the opposite. Not that MMA gyms are less popular, but I think now, like 10 years ago, if you'd asked me that, MMA gyms are way more popular than jiu-jitsu gyms.
But now, there was more amount of people though. There's more I think there's more amount of people doing MMA now than there is doing jiu-jitsu.
No, I don't think so.
I disagree.
That might still be a fact. That there are more people training MMA than jiu-jitsu.
The growth of the sport,
but it hasn't swung that way. If anything, it's trying to. I'd say
the growth of the sport. Like, if you look at how many people have joined a jiu-jitsu gym in the last 12 months, I would say that's higher than MMA.
Would you not think with the growth of the UFC and people fucking that are retarded, or like when it goes going boo, it's an MMA gym that's going.
No,
that has jiu-jitsu classes. They're going there originally to do MMA.
No, it used to be way more that way than it is now. Is what I'm saying. Like it used to be far more that way. You know as well as I do, Adam. MMA
because you all started in MMA and now you're only doing solely jiu-jitsu.
But look, at 10 years ago, that's all you could find. Now you can.
You want to get a mum to take her kids that she's never done martial arts in her life. You wanted to get her to take her kids to a martial arts gym. What's an easier sell? Are they going to do MMA where they get kicked and punched in the head? Oh, they're going to do this, which is like. They're wearing geese.
That's exactly what I was going to say about any other adult, any other middle-aged man.
It's an easy.
That's the whole reason I'm doing fucking jiu-jitsu.
I also think it's just become cooler. Like you guys might, well, Ken, I don't know if you know, but like it wasn't 10 years ago, maybe not 10 years, but like maybe 11, 12 years ago, jiu-jitsu was nowhere near as cool as it is today. Like in the public,
I couldn't find competitions when I was doing MMA. I think there was
you can't find them now,
but also just like
you're competing and no one is there.
Yeah. With the online space and like it's cool to do jiu-jitsu and it's cool to do just jiu-jitsu now, which is sick. No, but it definitely wasn't like that before.
Yeah, I couldn't find a comp as a white belt. To do anywhere. I think there was maybe 2 or 3 comps in the country back when I started doing MMA and stuff like that. So you'd go to do a jiu-jitsu competition.
Is it infuriating that like at brown belt you wanted to compete about 5 or 6 times and there was no one there in your weight class or even no one to show?
Well, they were, but then they didn't pay for it. They registered and then they wouldn't pay.
What I would say is MMA's obviously grown exponentially. Like
I think once you get hit, probably once you get punched in the face, you find out quickly.
I think it's grown like massively on a spectator.
It's a different thing
as a spectator sport, but jiu-jitsu as a practitioner sport has probably grown on a quicker curve than MMA has in the last 10 years.
Well, do you think that's got a bit to do with getting punched in the face though?
No, I don't. It's more when you do the striking arts, I've found anyway, when you're doing like boxing or MMA or kickboxing and stuff like that, it's a lot more gentlemanly jiu-jitsu. Like we could be in the middle of the round and you could go, and I'd go, are you alright? Are you alright? Is everything okay?
Okay.
Whereas in boxing, if you go, I'm punching you in your mouth. Again and again.
I don't think that's what it is. I know that's true though, but I don't think that's what it is. I think like.
Well, you don't think that's more like to your layman? That's more like.
Generally speaking, yeah. But
I think if you don't want to get hit in the face, you're not going to get hit in the face. I joined jiu-jitsu like just from my own personal experience, because like I saw it on like I started watching UFC because of Conor McGregor, and I always wanted to box. We spoke multiple times like I want you. To
I will teach you
how to throw a punch. I don't know how to throw a punch, but like fucking like I was never wanted to get hit in the face or kicked in the fucking shins. If I was younger and maybe back then if I had a bit more confidence about me, maybe because a lot of people around boxed but like fucking I never like we had a boxing club in Tiptown for fucking years. And
Adam's leaving to get a glass of milk. What time is it, guys? He needs his one glass of milk. Oh, that's cool how the door makes a huge sound on the podcast, man.
And
good fucking job, Adam.
And just leave it.
No,
open.
I think with jiu-jitsu, all that stuff is true, but jiu-jitsu caught like and Ken, I think you'll probably have seen this as well. Jiu-jitsu caught almost
Sorry, I
like
got distracted for a second.
No, it's all good, man. Like I think jiu-jitsu has caught like an almost hipsterish kind of wave from 2018 to 2019 onwards. And now it's not people that are
There's
scared.
probably more females training jiu-jitsu now than there ever would have been.
I'd say
due to Fionn Davis and stuff like that, and like women, you know, because it is like always male dominant, isn't it? But you do see like
definitely was. I think less and less, which is a great thing. But yeah, I think it's less and less to do with. It used to be cage fighters that didn't want to get punched in the head. Maybe that's like the old adage, but I think.
Well, cage fighters never want to get punched in the head.
No, I think that's what it used to be. Is like what you're saying is like people that may have tried an MMA class and it wasn't for them, so they did jiu-jitsu instead. I don't think it. I think it's so far away from that now. I think it's become its own thing and its own cool thing in its own right. No one feels like it's a.
Who would you think is responsible for that?
I think it's just a natural with any growth
would
of
you
any
say Joe
sport.
Rogan to rise our algorithm?
Yeah. Just let me just say his name.
No, I'm only messing. No, because like in fairness, like that's part of the reason why I've like it's Joe Rogan and Conor McGregor. Like that's and me not wanting me at fucking 38 not wanting to get punched in the fucking head or kicked in the fucking chin. Do you know what I mean? But when I went to the ground, I always found it interesting. Like, do you know, people taking the back and choking and stuff like that. Like, I always found that interesting. And like my cousin was telling, I had a Chuck Liddell haircut when I didn't know who Chuck Liddell was. Like,
so you had a faux hawk?
Yeah, man.
Like
I had it bleached as well.
Surely you're just describing a coincidence. Like,
no, man, because I said to my cousin, I want juice from Sons of Anarchy haircut, and he goes, why don't you get this one, like this UFC fighter? And I was like, what the fuck is UFC?
Isn't that the one that got raped in prison?
Oh, Adam's back.
That's right.
Well, like I just want to make my fantasies come true, you know.
No, I know what you're saying though. Like, I think we're moving more and more away from that though. I think now it's become its own subculture in a way that's cool. It was like the subculture used to be a byproduct. Now the subculture is the product.
I spoke to 4 Indian guys today to show them Conor McGregor's dick. Going back to it.
But this is close to finishing now because the pod's gone full circle.
This is just like they didn't know what the UFC was, or they didn't know who Conor McGregor was. They knew who the Jahinder. Do you know the man, the UFC, the WWE guy, the fucking big Indian lad, Jahinder? I can't think of his second name.
So well known that the guy.
Excuse me, I don't watch WWE because I'm not a. But anyway, like you should know because he was around all that era. He's the big massive dude. He's about 7 foot tall. But they all goes, you watch WWE? I sent you the video today, and like that's what I'm saying. Some people still don't even. It's culturally, yeah. So like the only reason I know UFC is because Conor McGregor was one of the big superstars ever. You think they'd know that in India, but obviously they don't give a fuck about Ireland. Fair play to them. But they do know, they watch WWE because they had an Indian champion.
Sure.
Do you get me? So it's the same, no, it's years ago, but that's what gets them in. So like,
we're talking about spectator sports again versus
No, I'm saying how people get into stuff. Like I didn't get into the fucking jiu-jitsu until I seen UFC. And then I seen fucking jiu-jitsu happen.
You get into jiu-jitsu like crack though. You try it once and you're like you watch it and you're like, that doesn't, like, you look at a crackhead walk down the road, right, and you're like, that doesn't look fun. But you do crack once, and you're like, wow, this is great, this is all I want to do. Jiu-jitsu, you watch people doing it, you're like, I don't know about that, doesn't look fun. You do it once and you're like, fucking hell, I get what this is about, I don't want to stop.
I did that trial class and I like me on steroids, like left the gym, never trained there since. Probably did like 1 or 2 fucking, but never went back seriously ever to gym, like in a fucking.
So just to fill in the mission, so like he tried jiu-jitsu and then left the weightlifting gym.
Yeah.
Not that he went, because I think the way I took that and listening to it was like, tried jiu-jitsu once on steroids, never went back.
It worked for me. I'll be coming back, baby. No, but not really. But as I said, you'll know.
No, it kind of was like that for you. I remember because I went with you for your first. We went together, didn't we? For your first ever jiu-jitsu class, proper jiu-jitsu in Cardiff.
It was only to do with MMA, but that's the cool thing about it. And my point is like, thank God finally the sport is. I don't think we're at a point now where you need to be an MMA fan to be into jiu-jitsu.
No, but I remember you being in the car with me when we went to that first Coulson's thing, and you were saying to me, I'm never going back. This
Yeah.
is it. I'm doing this, and you're going, come with me, come with me.
I took the next day smooth off work.
Yeah, and then you
sick.
start travelling by bus.
Yeah,
for the
buses,
next 4
trains,
years.
everything. Yeah. It is
It
like
explains a lot,
cracking
though,
that way.
doesn't it? It's like where you are, where you are, like.
Yeah.
Because you worked hard and got there.
I don't think so. I think we were just both two idiots that like hitting people, and then
Then
realise we don't like
You
getting
can't do
hit.
that. You can't do that in real life because you'll actually go to jail. It's great to be able to learn how to defend yourself and all, but if you're skilled and you have if you have a set of skills and you use them and you're up in front of a court, it's like, yeah, but the defence just found that this man has done fucking MMA for 6 years. You're going down, like. Because you're supposed to be able to defend yourself and protect yourself from other people, not attack.
I don't know how true that is, though. To be fair, I think.
I guarantee you, if you go to court for hitting a guy and you put him in
But is
fucking like, if you break, just say you put a guy in an armbar and break him, like, do you know that famous video of the ADCC guy that defends himself?
That's a GBH charge. You break somebody's arm, but if you strangle someone, there's a whole
that's new.
there's a whole separate
new.
charge that was brought in because of domestic violence about if you're strangling someone with the intent to strangle, like, but not kill. It's got its own form of battery now. So like, you're actually as good. Like, people always used to say, oh well, grappling's the safer thing, unless you're literally just taking someone down and gift wrapping them until someone else arrives to back you up.
When did that arm breaking thing come in?
Always has been.
What, breaking somebody's arm is not.
Lucas is like, I want to know because I have some black
Go back and listen to episode 5.
I was going to say, I think I told the story.
I still remember,
You told that story.
So allegedly, again, I don't know. I
He was
had
a
a lot of
pencil
drinks.
enthusiast.
There's no way I could possibly clearly remember that evening.
Oh,
but-
I could tell you the exact story.
No, it's okay.
Defence calls Adam Brown.
Adam's going to start saying names. He's got that late in the podcast.
The prosecution calls Adam Brown.
Sorry, wrong.
No last names, please. No last names, please.
Just hit this doom doom the Law and Order fucking nights.
Ah.
How do you think you do in prison?
What? Sorry, what?
Like
prison?
Yeah, how do you think you do there?
Yeah.
You'd love it. Because his metronome just swung by again.
Yeah. I think we might be getting set up for that.
Yeah.
I hadn't thought
It's
of wonder.
crazy
It's like
how
when
I'm
you
not
took
the
so
only
long
one who
to-
thinks it.
No.
I was genuinely asking, and then it took him so long to realise or fucking answer. I realised what I had said earlier.
I think I'd do just fine in prison.
Yeah.
How like the amount of bitches.
It'd be
Like you want
in
to
there.
pull it? Is there like loads of people pulling their pocket out for you, like Prison Break?
He would be holding a pocket.
No, there's no
Do you
chance.
think so?
Yeah, he'd hold a pocket.
No, he doesn't think that.
Do you think he'd hold more than one pocket? Do you think like
Yeah.
two people with pockets would walk up and he'd like fucking go dash or go dancer? Kind
I
of
think he would fight the two that are holding the pockets to hold the pocket. That's what I think.
Kids like what? What? Are we doing the podcast anymore? Or are we just in the pub?
Yeah.
He's like Ken usually like steers us back into normal territory, and this went on for far too long.
No, we'll be on the wheel at this point, I think.
Yeah.
So what are we saying about the Epstein list and Trump?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Let's get into political situations.
Now we've stayed pretty clear.
No, let's just hit it with a few questions and we'll fucking leave it.
we got some questions.
Yeah, we got some questions.
Good, great shout.
So,
Couldn't have thought he was the one to pull it back.
Yeah, I mean I've said so many times, like, you know. So am I getting a purple gi, Alex Butcher? No, but yeah, maybe a grape one.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a purple gi.
How many more months have we missed since we?
Hang on. Sorry, who's Alex Butcher?
He's
he's
another
morning
purple
class
club
guy.
about house.
Oh, no, it might
does
be,
lunches.
Big tall guy. Yeah.
Why isn't there purple geese? Why is there white, blue, and black, but no purple? And
I will show you why.
White and blue is the traditional from judo.
White, blue, and black is the three traditional.
Black is
No
the
black,
traditional
yeah.
colour.
Isn't it?
Black's like more of a newer one, yeah. White and blue are the traditional judo colours, and then the rest are just how the jiu-jitsu's made it a bit fruity, hasn't it?
So Dan wants to know, is Ken retiring now that he got his long-awaited purple belt?
Which Dan? Mouse?
Yeah.
Fucking prick. He should be thanking me for dragging him up to my level and getting promoted at the same time.
Nice.
And Ian McGarry coaching actually asked a great question, which fucking applies to everyone, not just myself, Ken. Who's the best person you've ever rolled with at an open mat?
Adam, say it.
At an open mat. No, it's not in your. It's
Yeah,
at
but
an
he
o-
doesn't
at
go
an
out.
open
He
mat.
doesn't leave the house, so it could only be me.
No, hang on. But no, well, hang on. Let
No,
me
no,
think about
deeply
it.
think about it because
Yeah,
I
I'm
actually
gonna
know that
deeply
it will
think
be me.
Because
It's
I
not gonna be
actually
you.
hadn't thought about it, and it's really perplexing.
I'm not
I
good.
rolled with Ross Nichols at a seminar.
That's what I was going to say. I couldn't
Yeah.
name it in particular order, but Ross
Yeah.
would definitely be on that list
Yeah.
from the roles I've had with him at London Grapple.
Fuck me.
I've rolled with-
because we were there at the same time.
I've rolled with Sean.
Have you rolled a Sean?
Yeah.
Well, I can't talk shit. Yeah, Sean. Okay.
Yeah.
Sean actually fucks me up on the regular.
Sean fucks me up on the regular. Okay.
I mean, like I posted
Yeah,
that
Sean
picture
is-
where he has me in the cross collar, and it's like my whole face is distorted. Thanks, Lara, for taking that picture. By the
Oh
way.
yeah.
But
Yeah, you're up there though.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's not really for me to say who's the best I've rolled with when, like, I go to so many high
It's
levels.
kind of what I'm. It's like once
It's
someone
different
gets over a certain level,
I don't know,
they're
but
just very good to me,
You
right?
seem
Like,
to be quite comfortable with incriminating yourself on this
But-
podcast. You may as well just go
it's
the whole hog
more.
and just say
He
a
doesn't
name.
have. He doesn't have the
No,
point
but
of reference.
but I'm saying like until fucking Saturday I was a fucking blue belt. Who's the best person I've rolled with at an open mat is like all of them.
Yeah.
You know, like if we're going for skill wise, you know.
So once people
I
get a
didn't-
certain level better than you're not able to pick up on the
Remember-
subtleties or the intricacies that
Yeah.
make them, between good and very, very good. Like,
We went to that Fortitude open mat and I
what
rolled
was
with
that?
some guy and I can't remember his name, and he just let me roll and move and choked me at will. And I never remember his name, and he wasn't I don't see him on social media or anything like in jiu-jitsu. I just know he's a black belt. I don't know what his name was, I don't know anything, but he just basically let me roll into a thing, showed me he could choke me, didn't choke me. I went to another position, showed me he could choke me.
You have
let me
long
roll.
blonde hair.
He
was a good black belt.
Do you remember your man that I was rolling near the bags, and because I said it to you after, is that lad a black belt? Because we're all no-gi like. And
those are the best ones, isn't it?
No,
when
but
you're,
like
when you're at a no-gi class, you don't know how good someone is. You kind of underestimate
No,
them
but
a
he
little
just
bit,
like
and then they fuck
it
you
wasn't
up.
any underestimating. It was just me escaping and getting choked,
Yeah.
but not getting choked because he just left it off and left me escape and fucked me up another way.
Yeah.
And like the roll never stopped. Like it wasn't like a round that stopped. He just like had something, left me off, and like I knew he was leaving me off because I'm that fucking aware. Like if he just fucking held it for fucking 2 or 3 seconds, I was fucking tapping. But we just rolled around and it was just like that was one of the coolest things ever. Do you know? But what
Do
about
you know
you?
what? Actually, thinking about it, Dom's probably one of the best I've rolled with.
No, it says open mat.
Yeah, but I've rolled with Dom at open mats before.
Not a Mathouse open mat.
Why?
He's never been to a mat.
Because that's not because an open mat
Don't leave the
at
house
Mathouse isn't an
on a
open mat really. Like we're on about travelling.
Oh, travelling.
Yeah,
Oh, well,
yeah.
I rolled with a black belt blue basement. He fucked me up. I don't know who it was.
Just some
But I'm saying
guys that-
they're saying who's the best you've had at an open mat.
It's tough to say, isn't it? It's tough to
Yeah.
you can always like.
I mean, because it's different for you to have point of reference, Lucas. Because like you know higher black belt. But I'm saying
I
and
still
like
know
if
who I'd pick.
you're gauging from your whole time of rolling, it's probably different. But if you were to say now,
Yeah.
like you probably know the guy's name and you don't want to shout.
I know. I'll shout him out on the podcast. This Adam Hussein.
Yeah, I've heard that from a few people that have rolled with him.
You've heard that from people that have rolled with some real high level people, and it's always Adam Hussein. He's
I love it when you come around here after you've rolled with him, man.
Yeah, I come round
Adam finally feels vindicated.
I come round a little different.
You know, it's when he sits there and he goes,
I just don't know.
Yeah. Anyone that knows Adam will know that it's different when you roll with Adam. It just is. He's
And Scott that used to roll with us fucking back in the day from Ascot, he just said, no questions, just congratulations on the purple belt. So shout out for that.
nice.
And Scott sounded
Fuck Squish.
No,
fuck
he
Squish.
didn't.
Congrats to the lads.
No, he didn't.
That's what I think.
And
So
then
that was the subtext.
the Limerick Globetrotter Andrew said, or Andy as you like to call him. Was it Andy? What did you call him?
Andy. Yeah,
Yeah.
just called him
Yeah,
Andy
yeah,
naturally.
yeah.
He hates it.
He just said, when you guys skip warm-ups, and we don't skip warm-ups.
Did you try? Did you actually?
No,
Wasn't there?
that meme I made was
you were
not
like,
about
40
me.
I
No,
got
man.
40
I'm on
burpees.
time. I ain't doing burpees. I'll swing my arms and fucking do all the bullshit, but I ain't doing fucking
I'll go
burpees.
morning classes. You can turn up when you want. There's no. I don't want to out the gym, but no. It's a little bit of morning class propaganda for everyone. You don't get burpees if you're late, bruv. You just turn up and join in the yoga or the flow roll whenever you want.
When I was unemployed,
that.
that was the best life ever. I mean, there was no money coming in, so it was stressful as fuck. But like,
That was pretty much a pro jiu-jitsu athlete life.
Yeah.
No money coming in, unless you're like one of the absolute top, which you were not, obviously. but training a lot.
Man, I was just doing mornings and lunchtimes and then having a couple of pints.
Getting
at lunch and
intoxicated.
going back,
I
like
remember
2 pints.
that, yeah.
Like it was great, like but you know to pace yourself because like you can't do a fucking hard morning, even though it's only like 3 rounds or whatever in morning class, and there's 3 rounds in the evening class or in the lunchtime class. Like whereas you might have 6 rounds in the thing, you're still getting full roll in. You know what I mean? So it was just it was actually great though, but I don't think I developed. At least I don't think as much as I should have.
No, you definitely got better in that time.
Yeah,
I remember me and you talking
like
about
when you're at 3, like going to 4 isn't fantastic. Like when you're doing twice the amount of training.
I think a lot of people when they're doing jiu-jitsu are very like hard on themselves. Like you don't. Feel
I think
like
if you're not, you're
progressing.
shit.
It makes you hard on yourself, though. There's always a bigger fish.
Yeah, and you definitely got better in that time. We spoke about it.
For sure. Yeah.
I think we all get better though. I think like you don't get. I don't think like if I get better, he doesn't get better because like I still haven't tapped him. So I didn't get like we hadn't rolled in 6 months, and when we did roll, I still didn't tap him. No, he didn't tap me, which is nice. But sometimes he didn't tap me. But like he used to always armbar me. To be fair, so I'm talking about Ken here, just videos here.
Pointed.
You know.
Yeah, everyone gets better. That's the beauty of it. Everyone gets better, but we all still suck in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
That's why I keep going back.
Don't look at me then, Lisa.
No, it's alright. I'm just looking at what's on me. I'm just looking
We
at
really need video
No,
on
I'm
this
just looking at
Yeah, this would have been a good one.
It would have been
I'm,
good.
I'm normally pretty anti-video, but this would have been a good one to have some video for in Squish's incredibly well-kept garage, I must say.
To be fair, the two of you have been fairly fucking.
We had to
light.
rein it in, otherwise
You've really reined it
it
in.
would be a
like,
whole
yeah.
other podcast.
I mean, like,
Yeah, it would just be them abusing each other and that, like, to be fair.
man, to be fair, like, people think I say fucking bad shit. Like, I wanted them to actually have a realistic interaction between these two.
They've had a few. The little snipes have kind of like added a flavour of it without a dominating.
I could sit here for 3.5 hours talking shit.
We
about
are
it.
That's what I was hoping for.
We're 2 hours. We're not 2
We're
hours.
2 hours, 5 minutes in. So have you got any more
Jesus.
questions? Or?
No, I'm heading to Treaty Grappling tomorrow, and I'm going to the Limerick Slide by, fucking on Friday. So I'll hopefully come back with some thing. But you never posted anything for going to Shropshire.
I did a couple of story posts, but I'm going to do a little video.
Yeah,
I've got some stuff to edit, but it's just been busy.
Yeah, yeah.
We're coming back and going. Like I literally drove back
That was
that
just
the
something
night
I'd say.
before, came straight to the grading the next day, and then
Because your edits are fairly good. Like,
and then we
they
went on the
represent
set.
people
We
very
went
well.
on, we went on the session. I took a few days to come back to life, as
Okay.
did we all.
Congrats
On
to
the-
Adam on the
Black belt, yeah.
black belt. And
Oh,
listen,
thank you,
you
man.
know, I dislike Adam as much as the next person. But
Nobody
we have.
nobody
Listen, man,
dislikes
you
me.
did the bare minimum and you got there. So you're a real fucking example, I guess.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah, congrats.
Anything else
Chris.
you want to fucking say? When you're
Anything
here
you want to
now?
say? Anything you want to plug?
Save yourself from what he just ridiculed you with.
You just want me to start arguing.
No.
Yeah, that's exactly. I want to go and make it go 2.5 hours.
We'll do a Patreon for that.
If you would be interested in the Patreon when we only have an amount of subscribers,
Yeah. I'll
Just
fight
comment.
Adam in the studio for Patreon.
I'll fight you
Lucas
too,
North
bro.
Instagram, send me money.
There you go. Send him money. Salt G Gen for 10% off at Little Mouse's company.
buy my shit.
Buy Mike's shit from him. You don't. It's not advertised anywhere, so you just have to DM him
Yeah.
and hope he replies with
To be fair,
products
I
rather than a dick pic.
I spent
Yeah.
£100 on the Shopify, and I made £14. So
Yeah.
like, fuck, it didn't seem like I should keep a
You should
Shopify
just
open.
give him out at the gym or something.
He's done
Oh yeah,
it.
Dom will
Don't
fucking
get him
love that,
started.
won't he?
Yeah,
Don't get him
I
started
don't
on
want to
that
fight with.
story.
I don't want to fight with Daddy.
Okay.
On that note, play it to your nan.